Well, technical difficulties, everyone. I don't know where we stopped, but guard went ballistic. Or no,
Is it
prisoner.
recording?
Yeah, it's recording now. Prisoner went ballistic, and now I have him pinned to the ground. Just my entire body weight. Like, basically, I'm just like belly flopped onto him.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do any damage to him. I just want to hold him there.
Is the guard that I'm resuscitating attractive?
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Well, his face is burnt, so...
Alright, I'm gonna skip out on
His
the...
armor's actually been melded to his body from the intense heat.
I'm gonna skip on the rescue breathing then, and I'll just keep doing lazy
No
CPR.
mouth to mouth on this dead guy for Lewis.
Okay, and as Lewis quits CPR and you have this guy pinned...
Lee, can you talk to the guard so I can focus on this guy?
Sure. Hey guys, what's going on over here? What happened?
We fell asleep, both of us, I believe, and while we were sleeping, he got up, shoved my friend into the fire, and right before that, he pulled the keys off of his body.
I'll walk up. Actually, before I walk up, is there anything good on this guard?
On the dead one?
Yeah. Well, they're in a conversation.
This guy's wedding ring?
His armor.
He doesn't have, like, any money on him at all?
No.
Damn.
Maybe
Okay.
a family photo, personal item.
Yeah, I
But
don't...
Lewis feels terrible
I
for
don't
looting
care.
this man's
I don't
corpse.
care about a sad backstory. Alright,
It's a picture of your brother.
what was this, what were you accused of? Or, sorry, what was he accused of?
You're talking to the second guard?
Yeah.
The living guard?
Yeah, the living
One
guard.
that's not horribly
As he's still holding his sword, he just says, selling information on the royal family.
Oh, okay. What was the information?
I don't know.
Lewis, what the fuck?
What?
He was accused for selling information, and you ask what said information was?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to pay for the information. I'm just curious.
Pardon him, good sir.
No worries.
I mean, you just helped him out. I'm sure he could do us a solid.
So, we recently came across another man that had a bounty. Do either of you have the bounty on you?
No, he's in the car.
No, the paper with his face on
Oh, yes, I have the bounty. I will pull out the bounty and show it to this guard.
Could this be another man potentially selling information? He said he had somewhere to be, somewhere to go.
We don't stay up to date on all bounties.
Well,
and I'm not really equipped to take him back alone now, so that'd be...
But we can take him off your hands for you.
something mysterious happened with this other bounty that we are currently having. Is there someone we could talk to in the capital? Like, is or not the capital, Coatl?
Coatl?
Like the captain of your guard or something, or
I'm not based from Coatl.
coming from a different city? Okay.
It's alright, we'll figure it out.
This man wanted dead or alive. I can kill him now if you don't have a preference.
Well, let's talk to the man first.
Will you murder someone in cold blood?
My prisoner? I'm not gonna let you speak to my prisoner.
Well, you just said yourself that you can't handle your prisoner, so it kind of
I
sounds
can
like
handle my prisoner and your bounty.
Our bounty's dead, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm not equipped to take it back for you right now. I'm going the opposite way.
But are you equipped to take this prisoner by yourself?
It's none of your concern.
Whenever
So
you
it's
had two guards, he killed one. What is he going to do whenever you fall asleep? You can't stay up all night
You should
long.
be on your way now.
You're not going to be able to take this guy all by
Okay,
yourself.
sir. I'm going to get one leg, foot on the ground, push and pull him up. Do you have something to restrain him? Ropes? Shackles?
He walks back over by the campfire and pulls up like a spool of rope and starts
You're gonna hold him
tying him
while
up.
he gets tied up.
Doesn't seem like that spool of rope's very effective. You got out of it the first time. You really trust that?
I doubt it's any of your concern.
I think your
good
life
sir,
is your concern, sir.
Could I give you a little bit more insurance?
What are you talking about?
Can I beat this man until he's unconscious?
That's not necessary.
Just wanted to see if I could help. Well, and I'll push him, or I'll hand him over to the guard.
And as you kind of shove him over the guard will just deck him right
Decks
there.
him.
Mm-hmm. And he falls to the ground, and the guard will pick him back up and move him over to his horse.
We will maybe travel along with you to Coatl.
I'm not going to Coatl.
Oh,
This-
okay.
This guy's going to kill you. You understand that, right?
He doesn't seem like he'll be a problem now.
You can't get to the closest city before taking a rest. What are you gonna do? Stay up for 48 hours straight?
If he tries something again, I'll break his hand. Plus, there's a city guard's watch not a day from here.
Your life.
You surely passed it on your way.
We did. Remember.
Perfect. Then I appreciate your gentleman's help, and I'll be on my way. And he starts his ride. Back the way you guys came.
Be safe on your travels, sir.
Thank you guys.
Louis, what are you doing threatening another guard?
We've already killed two. What difference does it make? Besides, we could have taken the prisoner for ourselves.
I'm
Got
not
his own
trying
way.
to increase my infamy. That is not my goal. I know you were already a wanted man before this, but if that could be fixed or cleaned somehow, you could live a regular life.
I'm just
You
glad he
could
didn't
be a
notice
man
my...
of honor.
I'm just glad he didn't notice my accent change.
Okay.
Well,
That's right. You forgot.
I did forget, and I just had to play along with it because I wasn't about to switch back into it halfway through.
Well, if it's my turn to watch, I will continue to watch. I assume he loaded the other guard's body into his cart.
He left it.
And there's nothing on this guy. He doesn't
What
even have a
armor
weapon.
is he wearing? What weapons does he have?
Just like half leather, half plate.
So is it
Hey,
a breastplate?
Louis,
It's a breastplate of metal and like
It's
So-
a ruined
so-
breastplate is what it is.
Ruined.
It has skin grafted to it.
It's still something we can sell. Oh, no.
No,
It's-
we
it's
cannot
got
sell
that-
I was
that. With-
thinking
It's got that.
maybe Louis could use it to disguise himself as a guard.
If you want to wear the breastplate with skin grafted onto it, you are more than welcome to. If you want to clean that skin off.
The breastplate might not have. The helmet for sure, but the breastplate is leather underneath.
I was doing CPR and it was pretty stuck.
Was he mushy?
I don't need to relive that, okay? I already didn't go to full lengths because his mouth was scarred over. Does he
You
have a
don't like the pretty ones.
does he have a sword on him? I do.
he dropped his sword when he fell into the fire and the guy took it, the prisoner, and then the other guard confiscated it.
What
God
about
damn
a shield?
No one can leave us anything good in this.
Nope. I wouldn't be able to use it anyways. It's probably got the sigil of a king on it. If I'm riding in with a guard's town sigil
You
shield.
have to admit though, that other guard is most likely dead.
I mean, within a day, he can get there if he's careful.
With that level of incompetence they just showed us,
They
I mean,
fell
think about it,
asleep.
we
You
could've-
don't know how long they've been traveling.
we could have taken the prisoner for ourselves and got the reward.
We didn't know where they were heading. The
Okay.
prisoner
well,
isn't going to tell us.
yeah, we could have just killed him like we did the last one. It's over now though. It doesn't matter.
Time for my watch.
Yeah.
Man of honor. Titan dice.
+1, baby. That's a 13.
You see their fire fully die out after another couple of hours, and the watch goes to the night, kind of nothing special.
Okay. As soon as like the sun rises, I'm just gonna like on the side of our cart, just trying to wake everyone up. The sun is up. We should get moving.
Let's go.
Are you guys gonna eat anything?
I guess I probably could have made some more carrot fish stew
Mm-hmm.
during my watch.
What is Chef Orgo cooking up today?
That
Carrot
puts, you,
fish stew for the 4th day in a row.
that puts you guys down to 2
2
meals.
days?
Such a
2
banger.
meals.
2 meals.
There has to be something better than Kawado.
Oh, and then I guess we completed a long rest with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm back up to full HP. Or is it a long rest where I don't get my full HP?
It's a long rest where you only don't get your full.
Lewis took no damage as per usual.
What the fuck? It just signed me out.
You need to stop saying stuff like that, bro. Ooh.
Okay, we begin our day of travel. What's the rule?
I don't think I've rolled in a little bit.
Go! for it, stinker.
Wait, what am I rolling? A d6?
Yeah.
So, what is that goal exactly when we get to Kuato 2? I feel like we should, I don't know, plan before we get there?
Well,
I'm more than fine not to.
turning in the bounty, and then potentially talking to someone who might know why the scroll disappeared.
And that surely won't put another target on our back.
Well, maybe it's the right target this time instead of the government. And then I am going to attempt to find a blacksmith and commission a less conspicuous weapon than my glaive. For open combat and situations like these, it's more suited. But in a big city with condensed corridors, I don't think swinging a glaive is my best option.
Who's on the horse?
Lee.
I'm on the horse.
Oh yeah, the second horse.
Yeah,
There's a second horse.
We had 2 horses, remember?
Okay, who's steering the wagon?
Lee.
Orgo, I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
need a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa!
Dexterity saving throw.
I have a +0, guys. I just got my HP back. It's a 17.
Okay. You pass. So as you guys are having this conversation, you hear a loud as you hit a large rock on the road, breaking the wheel off your wagon. And you don't fall off the wagon.
Oh. Loki thought it was an IED.
Great driving!
Just a bomb in the middle of the road. Like in Afghanistan. Just like they plant bombs under
Everyone make a
roads to
dex
get,
saving throw.
like,
You all fail. Okay.
that'll be 40 d6
Yeah.
worth of explode or force damage.
Alright, so Lewis is gonna sit down in front of the wheel.
Just a tank mine.
So, I have thieves' tools, I have calligrapher's tools, and I have a poisoner's kit. None of this is gonna help me fix this damn wheel. Any carpenter's tools, perchance? Take your time, look through our gear.
I have a bedroll, mess kit, rope, a tinderbox, torch, and a water skin.
Okay.
I don't have much going for me, Lewis.
Is the piece of the wheel
Like in
still
life
there?
or in this moment?
It's more just like the wheel came off the spool.
This
Oh, the
moment.
wheel came off the spool? Okay.
Yeah. And then kind of like the bolts that were holding it in, one of them is snapped. And the other one's kind of just shredded there.
Alright, well, we can try to do this with our hands. If not, I say we just ditch the cart and go on the horses.
And you are offering to carry the body the rest of the way?
Oh, right, the body. Maybe just drape him over the back of one of the horses.
True, but that will significantly slow down our time.
Guys, as badly as I want to share a horse with Iggy,
Can I
think
check
we should try to
our
fix this.
supplies to see if there's anything in there we could possibly use?
Yeah.
Like an investigation
Yeah, what's
check.
in the back of this cart?
Can we all make one?
Well, I feel like just one person should.
I mean, yeah, it's not like you're having. It's not like anything's hidden. I can just tell you.
Okay.
It just has some basic tools: bow, a couple swords, a pickaxe, and a shovel. Some rope, a couple torches that are unlit, and y'all's rations.
The
Oh,
shovel.
and an axe. Sorry.
An axe. Okay. The shovel, does it have like a bolt through the handle, or is it just like a spade with a piece of wood out the end?
A spade with a piece of wood out there.
No handle on the back. Okay.
No, we could just go a bolt down. I could put everything else back in and just put it on the spool. We only lost
would
the
just
one.
fall off again.
We could rope it up. Tie it.
Yeah, we could.
So the cart,
I want the wagon warm.
is
so
it, so this is the cart, right? This is the
that's
cart.
a wallet.
Are there like benches here and here, or is it just flat? Like on the inside of the cart, is it just a flat space?
There's like on the inside of the cart along the two walls, there's like an incline, and then on the floor in between those two, like, I guess you could say benches, seats, that's where all the stuff is.
Okay. And on the cart, this is facing forward, the horse is here. Where is the wheel off?
Back left.
Back left?
There's only 2 wheels.
There's only 2 wheels? I thought there was 4. Oh, fuck.
There's 2 wheels and one is no longer on the cart.
Okay, that's
I also
really
thought there was 4.
I guess we could try and get it back on somehow. Tying, I don't think would work. I mean, the bolt has snapped, so
If you have any better options than tying this wheel back on, I am more than open ears right now. And I have quite large ears, so that's saying a lot.
I mean, we could just tie it on and have the wheels drag, like one wheel drag.
And then I'll just increase our time by a little bit, but sure, we should probably get to working on it now and stop wasting time talking about it.
Okay. So
Alright.
what kind of check would it be to try and fix this wheel?
Can I convince you to make it a dexterity check to see how well I tie this knot?
Definitely not.
Using
But like a brain.
sleight of hand to fix a wheel.
I think I'm gonna do. What is it? Not.
There's also tools checks plus proficiency. if
We
you
are
have
not proficient with
proficiency.
any of the tools
Yeah.
required to make
So it'd
this
just
happen.
be a straight check then.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking straight check or like wisdom on like your knowledge of how to.
Survival.
I don't think it's survival.
This is a perilous moment. We're going to die.
Yeah, it's a whack. It's like I feel like it's mechanical knowledge.
Okay, survival or not a survival check, just a straight roll.
Sure. You fail.
That's a 12.
The most mid roll ever.
Okay, but it could have been worse.
It's also been better.
I will say, are you trying to repair with the rope?
I think that's the only thing we can right now.
Yeah, we have silken rope. Just try to tie it around the
Or
axle.
what does the inside of this mechanism look like? So it's a wooden bar with a bolt that keeps the wheel in.
Mm-hmm. It's a you have the wood where it connects to the spool, and the wheel attaches on, and then you screw it in with these 3 bolts, and one of those bolts is no longer with us.
But we could still get 2 on there and make it good.
Good is not what I'd say, but I'll say with the what 12, you get it on there, but you know it's not gonna last more than a day
Could
or
I
2.
take the rope and thread it through the bolt part and tie that on?
That'd be a very loose hold, for sure.
Even if I'm like, oh, could I make a strength check to see how hard I tie this rope?
I'm about to head on this horse and just go to Coatlin.
You can, but I'm just not sure how.
Alright,
Figuring
catch up
out
with me in a
how
little bit.
hard I am tying this rope.
Is
How?
Lewis heading out?
I'll start at like a soft trot forwards.
That's a 10. Just mid.
Not really. Like
Okay.
you might buy yourself like a few hours with how you've tied this.
We're trying to do a job that requires a socket wrench with a rope.
What the hell is a socket wrench, Lee?
Yeah, to be there.
What the fuck? Okay, wait, Lewis, come back.
Yes!
Take the fucking body. You piece of shit.
That won't look suspicious.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you have the bounty on you, so we haven't, burned his face off.
Does this guy smell at all?
You've had him for about 4 days or 2 days. Sorry,
Yeah, 2 days.
He's a stinky boy.
He's
Is he a
starting
little
to.
right? Is he bloating a little bit? Okay.
He's getting there.
Yeah,
How thick is he?
I'll drape him over the back of the horse face down. I'll tie him across the haunches and go underneath the horse to make sure he's secure. And
Okay.
I'll tie him like to the very back of the saddle, make sure he doesn't fall off. And I'll scoot up on the saddle a little bit so I'm not touching him. And then I'll put a cloth up around my nose, tie it tight.
I guess I'm just gonna
Yeah.
run alongside Lee's horse, Lewis's horse. I don't know.
But you could double up with Lee.
Yeah.
That's how much do you weigh, Lee?
I think it was like 240.
Yeah, I'm like 280, close to 300.
Oh my god, y'all are fat.
It's called small. Need to drink more milk.
So I don't know if 500 pounds on a horse. I don't think that's gonna work. Don't think that's gonna work.
We can just go slow for the last day.
Yeah. You guys are about a days out at this point.
Let's just trot in.
And after the rest of the day of travel, after leaving the wagon behind, you manage to see the horizon of Coatl, along with the shoreline in the distance.
So,
Could I have tried to pack as many of the tools on me as I could?
I'm gonna say no because you didn't say that.
yeah, well, I was gonna ask, like, I didn't even know we were leaving the wagon.
Yeah,
I
we
thought I was
literally
taking
just
the
left.
wagon, and they were taking the horses.
No, we can't. We can't pull the wagon. The wheels
Well, then how am I
completely.
supposed to get Iggy there?
Iggy walks with you.
You could probably sit on the horse. Somehow.
It's a dog. You said it walk.
I guess that's true.
Dogs be walking.
Iggy leaves. No.
He followed us over the span of like 3 days. So
This dog is
That's
insane.
true. That's true.
And as you make it to Coatl, you see this massive stone archway with a big wooden gate. And you just see that the archway is kind of staggered, made of like some stone, some sandstone, and packed together tightly with sand that has seemed to have almost been like hardened into sandstone in place. Like the sandstone fits so perfectly in between all the cobble that it looks like it was like
the sandstone's like a mortar.
what?
Like in between bricks, that
Mhm.
gray shit, that's a mortar.
Yeah,
So it's like the sandstone's like a mortar.
yeah.
Sick.
What does the air smell like?
Salt water.
It's salt. Okay.
Guys, we made it! Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Finally.
Woo!
Smell the sea. Can't wait to get out there again.
Both of you, I guess you can go do the bounty. I'm going to try and find a blacksmith, see if I can commission something
Now
now.
let's work on getting into the
And
city
then-
first with a dead body. I think we should all be there for that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as soon
No,
as we
I'll
get
take a
into the
blacksmith.
gates, I'm telling you what I plan on doing, which is going to a blacksmith.
Alright, don't die.
I don't think I will. I think I'll be okay. If not, I am dead.
I'm gonna look around for an armorer afterwards.
I guess we could all go to the blacksmith after we turn in the body.
I don't have anything else to do.
Okay, as you guys approach the gate, you see atop the gateway there's this walk with two guards kind of standing above and then two guards in front of the gate.
Before you say anything, the dead body on the back of this horse is a bounty.
And as you say that, one of the guards approach and they ask for the bounty paper, please.
Right there.
And they take it, unroll it, walk over to the body and try their best to compare. He's like,
So he's a little bit ripe. He's 2 days old.
okay, where'd you catch him?
Where did we catch him?
It was a town right outside of the capital, close to, like in between the capital and the guard watch point, about 2 days from here.
It was hardly even a town. There was only an inn and
In the tavern.
tavern.
Okay.
Very rustic town.
Alright, yeah, you're just gonna take that over.
Oh, he also killed 2 guards that we came across.
Okay.
Just
You're
to
just
let you
gonna,
know.
yeah, you're gonna take him down through the city, about 4 blocks in, and then take a left. And you should be able to find the bounty keeper.
Right.
You take the body and give you your payment.
Should you walk with us so we're not harassed?
No, it's not usually a problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And he hands you back your bounty slit, and he goes, "Open the gates!" And you hear these gates start to split open.
Are they wooden or metal?
They're wooden, like lined with metal. And
How tall would you say the walls
Oh,
are?
shit. No, I'm just like the cobble walls.
What's the economy like?
What temperature?
Actually, what temperature is it? I'm kind of curious.
Like 60s.
Oh, okay.
Damn. 60 Celsius is crazy,
so
bro.
good.
Not like high 60s. But,
60 Celsius is crazy. We're boiling, boys.
But the walls are maybe like 15
15 feet tall? Okay.
15 to 20. And as these gates open up, you see these massive expanse of kind of wooded structures, some stone, but mostly wood on these platforms. And much of the floor is wood. Everything on like a wooden foundation besides the path leading straight down. The city that is all kind of like dirt and sand mixed together as it leads to the coast.
It's so good to be back here. I'll look past the gods. See how I pinned us killing those 2 gods on this guy? Struck a
Yeah,
genius by me.
that was really smooth.
Thank you.
If they're dead.
What did you say?
Oh,
He did actually murder a guard. When we first found him, we found his bounty on the dead body.
oh that's true.
Let's stop talking about this.
He has 3 gods on his head.
Let's talk about killing guards more. It's like St. Paul at an airport, bro.
Lewis, you said being back here. When have you been here before?
Dude, let me see if I can find some beats.
Yeah, some sea shanties. Oh, I've been here once before, about
Search out copyright
4 or 5 months back.
because there's not
Right.
copyright claimed. And then, when it gets a
a
million,
very nice
billion
place.
views,
Mm-hmm.
we won't make any
It's a
money.
big port city.
5
I
months?
came in here for trade once.
Well, was it good? Did you find any work?
I mean, I did some odd jobs while we were in port, but I got back on the ship.
What, then, like, pleasure houses?
No, I don't frequent those.
Well, were you
You
employed
lied.
by them? If you're employed by a place, you usually only work at the one.
No, I was not employed at a pleasure house.
You just thought
As much as I know you would like for that to be the case.
No,
He ain't the only one.
I am asexual.
Roll a perception check for the boner you're clicking on.
It's a 56.
Oh.
Actually, it is a 9.
Alright, as you guys enter the town, you see it's very busy. People walking, riding horses along, doing their business.
I like pull my hood down a
It looks
little bit
very
lower.
active.
Just a tad bit lower. Orga doesn't like.
You hear a
crowded
loud
spaces.
bell. Ding, 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 as you see ships coming into the harbor at the edge of the city.
How long is the main road?
I say the city goes about a mile, 2 miles down probably.
Damn.
Any names I recognize on the ships?
Can you see 2 miles away?
Oh wait, no, the ships are 2 miles away.
Yeah, you just see like the ships like.
Oh, I thought you said can I see the port from where we are?
Damn.
You can like tell the port's over there because you can see the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like on the highest ground, like it just goes downhill towards the
You
port.
probably see the silhouettes of ships and stuff.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
can't like
I can't
recognize
see the
it.
names.
Oh, I recognize that ship.
I'd like to go down to the port later to see if there's any
That'd be
involvement that I
cool. Fishing
recognize.
would be fun.
I'm sure there's many stipulations about fishing here, but we can try.
Okay. So, are we heading to the bountier?
Yes, let's do that first.
I'm just gonna
We head to the
follow
bounty.
last in line
Okay.
behind everyone
And
else.
what direction are we headed?
God, I forgot those directions.
I was not listening.
He was talking to me, I probably should
Super
have
navigator.
remembered. Alright, if I were a bounty...
Do you have a map of this place?
That's a great question, DM. Do I have a map of this place?
Nope.
Okay.
I can say you can do a history check to see if you remember where this
Yeah,
place is.
with my -1 intelligence, this is not going to be great. Natural 20.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
You have no clue. You remember not only that the guard at the gate said it's going to be 4 blocks down from the gate and then to the left, but you also just know that from your travels, I guess, in the past.
With a natural 20 on the history check, do I remember anything else relevant or helpful about the
Relevant
city?
to that objective? No.
Nah.
You remember what kind of fish are here?
Oh yeah, there's... Alright,
The ones
4
that
blocks...
swim.
Believe it or not, that's most fish. Alright, 4 blocks to the left.
Most?
Most fish swim.
What fish doesn't swim?
What did he like to know? Alright,
What the fuck?
what does the bounty house look like? Or place, or police station, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, so as you turn left after traveling these 4 blocks down, as I said, most of these structures are going to be wooden, on these little wooden scaffolding foundations, but this is a very clear stone building sitting right on the ground.
Are most of them like hurricane slits, like in Florida?
Yeah, kind of like where they're risen a little bit, not too
Okay.
high, just like 2 or 3 feet off the ground.
To like avoid a high tide or
Mhm.
something like
Flooding.
Yeah, but because you're already on the higher part of the city anyway.
that. Mm-hmm.
So, but as you approach this building, it's just a stone building on the floor. You can see the stone like as you step onto it. On kind of like that patio, I guess you could say, it's very eroded away, very smooth,
Mm-hmm.
and also has the sand going through the cobble, similar to the gate.
I'll rap on the door.
Yeah.
My name is Lewis.
I think I'm dropping the accent. I don't like it all that much.
My name
What does it
is
do?
Lewis, and I'm here to say Turn it in. What bounty did it? He raps on the door.
Yeah, we did.
A guard slides the slit on the door and says, "How can I help you?"
Here's the paper. There's the body.
He slides his fingers, grabs the paper, closes slits, opens the door, walks out, inspects the body. He says, "Okay, bring it in here." As he closes the paper and walks into the building.
Walgo, can you carry this guy?
Yes, this man said his name was like Lewis or something. I just wanted to check with you, is based on his like appearance, what was his actual name?
Your bounty
Yes.
name was Lewis?
He said his name was Lewis. I assume it was a moniker or
Yeah,
some sort.
The guy checks the paper, closes it, walks over to a desk kind of at the back of the room and hands it to a guy, not in any armor, just in kind of like a robe, writing in a book.
Scholarly. He got the monk cut with the bald spot in the middle.
He just
Gangster
has
cut.
a large beard and like a hood.
Gandalf.
And he takes it, checks on it, and then he opens it, stands up, looks behind him, and you just see this wall of bounties behind his desk.
Holy shit.
And he walks over to
There's a
the
bounty bear.
bottom right corner where the papers look newest and these corroded, and he compares. He says, I don't think his name was Lewis, but
I
we
don't
can
think
take
his
him
name
off
was
your
Lewis
hands."
either.
Then what was the question?
Like, what was his actual name?
That's not really your concern.
Okay, I like to keep my bounty trophies. Or at least like a list of all the bounties I've collected.
I mean,
They're
you
good bar tavern stories. I killed so and so.
You can keep the paper if you'd like.
Okay.
So he re-rolls up the
Could I
paper.
make like a persuasion check
To do what?
to figure out his real name?
Be
Come on,
persuasive,
man.
bro.
Don't you like the good tavern story every once in a while? I can't tell my stories if I don't have the legendary names of the people I capture.
The guy nods, and he is susceptible to a persuasion check.
Okay.
Psych! No, I'm just kidding.
Persuasion +5.
Damn.
Yeah, bro's charismatic.
That's a 6, so an 11.
Alright. No.
Okay.
It's kind of our job not to reveal that.
I try, you know. I like being a storyteller
And
sometimes.
I have an idea.
It's a...
This man was found with something. If you'd like to know what that is, could we get the name? A trade. We've given you the bounty, and I assume you're going to give us the money. That would be a fair trade. But if we give you the additional items that this person had on him, could we get the name? It's simple curiosity.
Frankly, it's not my job to know what he was carrying, just my job to know when he's dead and brought in.
Alright then, your loss.
So as he rolls up the bounty and turns to his right, start walking towards to grab the money, he passes 3 posters that look very familiar as he sees the bounty you just brought in, and then he sees an elf, a hooded figure.
Well, I'm obviously covered up before I...
Yeah, you have your hood on,
Yeah.
but the hooded figure that just walked in to turn in a bounty, he looks over and he says, "What was y'all's names again?"
Oh, I'm Louis Cartier.
I'm Brenard.
Brenard. And did Lee walk in with him?
No.
Lee is outside.
Alright.
I was gonna sit outside with Iggy.
So, as you slowly set the body down at where the guard instructed you to, you see him start to walk back towards the door you guys came in.
I guess I would have. Well, no, I still have my glaive on my back. I didn't say I took it off.
And as he pulls open the drawer to grab the bounty, he pulls out a bag of gold. And he gives you guys, I don't remember how much I said the bounty was.
I don't think you ever said the set price.
100 gold.
100 gold would be like 120? 40, 40, 40?
We can just split it 34, 33, 33, obviously.
No.
Alright, just 100 gold is fine. Let's just get out of here. I'm dying to go on the ship.
Okay.
Hey, head to your bag and sit
Is there any other place we could pick up additional bounties? Like, is it just taverns, or do you guys requisition us?
Borgo, I think we should leave. I think we should go.
Just a simple question.
You're welcome to take any of the bounties you'd like. Is there one on the wall you'd like a copy of?
Do you know if there are any people around Coatl that have been causing you specifically trouble?
We don't really track who's local and who's not.
Okay. I'll hit up some of the.
They're more in this order of newest to oldest.
I'll hit up some of the taverns. I'll check there. But you guys have a good rest of your day.
And
Yeah.
and the guard next to the door slides it open and lets you guys walk out.
So what, 33 gold?
I have gold. You guys can split it 50-50. I'm okay with that. It's easier, money wise.
Oh, whatever you say. Your loss.
I have 150 gold already.
Yeah, I'm pretty broke as well.
Please not listening, bro. I'm petty, baby. Y'all are gonna have to touch me to get my attention.
Whoa.
Lee,
I volunteer.
and
What?
I like, in my hand, I put a fistful, like a fist over your hand. I just dropped the gold. There's 50 gold for you, for the bounty.
What happened in there?
We completed the bounty. You know the whole reason we came here?
And I think we should start
but
making some
I
distance.
mean, that's all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we were not persuasive enough to find out any more information, but
We do have this mysterious liquid. Maybe we could visit a herbalist or something.
yeah, actually, I've been rather curious about this. I have a little bit of experience with poisons. I want to find out what this is, and I'm going to uncork it and just kind of like give it a sniff and see what it smells like waft it.
Yeah, do you want to roll an Arcana check?
Yeah, I'll roll Arcana.
First Arcana check of the game.
Arcana?
I didn't know this was a check we would ever be
What
rolling.
the hell is Arcana? That's a 12 minus 1 for an 11.
As you smell it in, it clears your sinuses immediately.
Oh yeah,
And you
I
can
think
breathe
that's what happened with me.
much
last
easier.
It smelled the ass so much better now.
But you fail to kind of derive what the potion's up
I
to.
will
Like
take.
a coincidence, almost like.
I will take my finger because like I do this for poisons, and I'll take. May I have a little bit of water, real quick?
Yeah, I take my water skin.
I'll take water and I'll coat like the inside of my mouth with water. All right, and then I'll stick my tongue out and just like lightly dip my finger in it, and put it on the tip of my tongue, like ready at a moment's notice to spit it out.
Mm-hmm. As it touches your lips, you feel really rejuvenated, and you can give yourself 1 temp HP.
That is very good. I have no idea what's in that, but it's very good.
Could be a highly addictive substance, so
We should hold on to it and save it for a good night.
can I would also like to try.
Yeah, just coat the inside of your mouth with water just in case it's...
I take the water.
Because some poisons are very sweet in order to
Lee?
trick you.
I'm not trying it. I don't trust it.
No, I want you to hold on to it because out of me and Lewis, I trust you the most.
my God,
So just put it
okay.
on your belt or something. I'm just gonna place this right in front of Lee. I do not trust Lewis. It made him feel good. Yeah, bro's potentially an addict.
It's like a gas station blue rhino pet.
Lee, is that the health potion or are you just excited to see me? Okay,
Oh my God.
so I'm thinking our plan for today.
Yes.
We head over to the armorer first because unless they have like purchasable armor that Lee could buy, which will be expensive, it will take a day, many days to have what we want created. So we go there, put our orders in, or potentially figure out the cost of things, and then we head over to an herbalist.
How long does armor take to make?
Probably a full set, a week at least.
Oh, what are you asking for?
I'm requisitioning a weapon.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can make like a sword in a day, right?
Mine will probably take not long at all. Unless you have to forge the end of it, but I don't think they will.
You're also getting a shield.
No, I will not be getting a shield.
Wish I knew how to use shields. I'm only carrying one thing, so it doesn't really... I'm just waving with this hand.
Hello.
That is
Those
what I do.
impressions of Lewis. Hello, I am Lewis.
You need
So-
to work on your accent.
Well, as thick as mine is already, I think a cockney British accent. Yeah, I cannot do it.
Oh my
Okay,
lord.
So can I make a perception check to like look up at all the signs to see if there's a blacksmith on this main path, or potentially listen for.
Like, with my natural 20 in history to remember where shit is, do I know where a blacksmith is?
You do.
Alright. What's the name of it?
Like I think it sounds like there might be one over this way, Lewis.
You're pointing towards the sea. Let's go this way instead.
Oh, okay.
The blacksmith is closer to the shore by the sea.
You were pointing in the
Well,
right direction.
what did I tell you,
But
Lewis?
instead of it to the left. Let's go. What's the what's the name of the place?
Salted ore.
Ooh,
Alright, so
I
I'm
thought
showing
they
you.
sell sandwiches here.
I don't think they sell sandwiches, but I hope they do.
I don't think they sell sandwiches either.
Maybe some baked lays.
I do like some baked lays.
So what is this? Is this just like Tiershin but with brown hair?
It actually is Tiershin, but it's like that episode from Avatar where he's like playing all the different characters.
yeah.
Oh, let me go get my cousin.
Which randomly generated NPC is this one?
As you walk over to the blacksmith, you see a tall, feathered figure slamming a hammer upon this metal, and you see a large beak protruding from it. You see white feathers coated with coal, and you see a large orange-yellow gullet,
That's kind of dope.
Don't say anything racist. This is an ornithon.
and you
Are
recognize
seriously
it.
saying that shit to me right now, you motherfucker?
Just being careful.
And Lewis recognizes
I know how
it as an
racist you are.
ornithon.
Not
Looks
an
like a
Aarakocra?
pelican though.
Not an Aarakocra?
There aren't Aarakocras in my world, bro.
They're called ornithons?
They're called
Okay.
ornithons.
Okay. I wanted to differentiate whether there were two different species.
There
But
are
if
not.
they're Aarakocra equals ornithon. Got it. Hello, mister? Hello, DM. Yeah. Hello?
How can I help you?
I was, me and my friend here put my arm around Lewis. I rip out Lewis's collarbone. I put my arm around Lee. We were looking to maybe purchase some armor, and maybe fashion a simple weapon.
As you're talking, you just see him walk over with this scorching metal that is now in the rough shape of a blade, and he walks over to this large trough of water and just scoops his mouth in it, filling up this bowl with
That's
water
cool as fuck.
as he starts to on this blade.
Oh!
And as he sets
Or
it
goes
down,
like a little kid right
Yeah.
now, dude.
as he sets it down and removes these
Stop
goggles
acting like a tourist.
It's cool.
from his eyes,
What the
he
hell?
says, "What did you say?"
Me and my friend Lee here, I ruffled his hair a little bit. Would
I'm
like
gonna
to
slip out from here.
would like to purchase or commandeer your services. Lee, you can start.
Hey, that was cool as fuck, by the way. I was actually looking for maybe an upgrade or perhaps just a whole new set of armor. My armor's not great right now, and you look like you know what you're doing.
Okay.
What type of armor, Lee? Or are you hoping to commandeer?
I was thinking. Alright, guys, help me out here. I was gonna say half plate. I don't know if half plate is accurate. That's right, Andrew. Isn't half plate good?
Half plate is good. It is the best medium armor that there is. It's 15 plus your dexterity modifier to a maximum of 2. But it is like the most expensive medium
Okay.
armor.
What's behind that? Because that'd be broken.
Breastplate,
A
right?
breastplate. And a breastplate
Okay.
also does not off because a half plate gives you disadvantage on stealth checks. Breastplates, it's a 14 plus 2, and it does not give you disadvantage on stealth checks.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for a breastplate.
Chelsea, just so you know, I know you took your last level in Barbarian.
Yeah, she couldn't use a
Rage
breastplate.
is
Yeah, she can.
Not with a breastplate.
Yeah.
She can't rage.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
You can't wear heavy armor. You can
Oh,
wear
it's
Yeah.
heavy armor. Okay.
Yeah, it's just heavy.
It's just
Okay.
unarmed. You can use unarmored defense, but you can still rage. Because what's your con mod, Chels?
2.
So with unarmored defense, her AC would be 14. But with the breastplate, her AC would be 16, and she could still rage.
So what do you want in your craft?
I was looking for a breastplate.
Made of
Steel,
Well,
I'm
when you
assuming.
usually make your armor out of here, like you know what you're doing.
we have iron, copper, steel, leather, chainmail.
How about just iron?
Almost for the
Are
beat.
there mechanical benefits to any of those? Or is this just simply flavor? Got it.
Oh,
I
we
just
know,
thought
bro.
iron sounded cool.
I was actually asking the Orthon.
Ornithon, bro. You're
Ornithon.
so racist.
You know, I'm not racist. How many times do I have to ask you the names of the dragons and how's the dragon? Okay, bro. Like,
Um,
I'm writing it down.
I will say there might be differences, but you don't know them.
Okay.
Yeah, do you have proficiency with smith's tools, bro?
Eventually.
You said iron?
Do you know
Yes,
how to
sir.
spell it, Andrew?
Ornithon. Dash bird people.
Ornithon. Okay.
I'll put that in my phone too.
It's like a family of birds. While they're getting the armor, I'll kind of just pull out my navigator's tools and just like look at the horizon and use my sextant and like it's called a sextant, and just kind of like map out how far away we are from the capital.
Capital of the Queen Territory?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want it in like days, journeys, miles?
Yeah, like on a sea voyage, how far away?
Oh, like how long to get to port?
Yeah, how long to get to like the port of Highguard versus the furthest I've been in the Rooted Sea.
You are about equal distance if you wanted to sail straight to the Highguard Bay. That is going to take about as much time to reach the opposite of the Rooted Sea. Maybe a little longer for the opposite of the Rooted Sea. Like if you want to go to Orcish territory, that'd take about a week longer than it'd take you to get back to Highguard.
Okay. I'm not trying to be like really technical about it. Just like my character's a sailor, so I feel
No, that-
like
that fits.
knowing the distances between all the stuff would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because eventually I'm gonna like look up how to actually sail a ship, so I don't look like an idiot whenever we RP sailing a ship.
Okay, so as you continue to talk to this pelican-appearing ornithon,
Helicornithon.
he says a breastplate would take about a week if you wanted. If I got your exact measurements, I could probably do it in a little under a week, considering everything else I need to make beforehand.
I have no problem with that. How long, or Orgo, you might want to tell them that you want too, so we know how long both of
Well,
these
let's
are gonna
figure out. I am prioritizing your item. My item is an addition. Your item is
Okay.
a replacement. So, how much will this cost for us, good sir?
The chest plate alone.
Yes.
35 gold.
Okay.
take. Alright. Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay. Do you have like any?
Do you take venom?
What's
He
your
flips an
passion?
iPad that says
Yeah.
tip on it.
Tip 10%.
Sorry, I do not want to donate to any charities. I'm sorry. Do you have a flail head or some sort of like I show on my fist, like a fist-sized ball or cylinder of iron or steel? I could purchase from you.
He goes to the back and kind of starts like rustling through like this kind of crate of like random shit. And as he continues to rustle through, he walks back out with with this metal like almost like cast like oval sphere.
Perfect. That will work great for me. If you could bind that to the end of a chain, I would say, like what? Like 5 feet of chain? Would you say? maybe
5 feet of chain.
same price for that. Is that a lot? Hold on.
That's I mean, plus. Oh my god, what the hell are you making?
Is that how long would you say it should be? Like 3.5 feet?
What are you trying to make?
What the hell are you building in there?
I would say
Maybe like how long is a foot? Like would you say with your hand? Like that. So I'd say 5 feet is actually exactly what I want.
okay.
What are you making?
This 5 feet of chain attached to this.
Yes,
I guess
like 15,
I
20.
can probably just do that in a couple hours.
Yeah, that will be perfect for me. 15 gold?
How much?
15 gold?
15? I'm gonna say 20 for the amount of. Do you want to do steel?
Steel would be preferable.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be closer to.
If you do the steel, 15 gold would work for me.
Steel would be a little higher, probably closer to 20, 25.
So, what about 15 for my weapon and 40 gold for his piece of armor? Can
Oh
I
my
roll
god,
a
just-
persuasion check?
Just give the man his gold.
Can I roll a persuasion check to try and convince him?
Yeah, to get it for.
15 for me, 40 for Chelsea.
So you want to
Can I roll
pay
an
55
intimidation
instead
check
of
on
60.
Orgo?
Yes. 55 instead of 60.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Take it or leave it. 35 for the chest plate, 20 for your weird flail.
That works for me. I like making deals, sir, so.
He doesn't.
So I'll just give him my gold up front.
You pay when you have the weapon.
Perfect for me, good sir. I will see you on the. How long?
A week.
For my weapon?
For your weapon or for both?
For my weapon. If my weapon's going to be done in a
End
couple
of the
hours.
day?
Okay, I'll come by the end of the day.
Okay. And as you leave,
Well,
you see him.
before
Gods
we leave,
above,
Orgo
that
can
was
leave if he
laborious.
Yep.
But I wanted to ask him if he had any work, just as a blacksmith, just anything around town.
I keep forgetting the voice I did for this character when I started.
Kind of nerdy. Like,
Yeah.
eh. He's
Perfect.
out.
Just like that.
Yeah, actually.
I fuck with it. It does sound very pelican-y though.
If you.
Yeah.
I had a shipment meant to come in about 4 days ago that hasn't arrived.
Oh, a shipment from where?
A shipment from the north carrying
Oh
a new round of steel and iron. I can't pay a lot since I already paid for the shipment up front, but I could probably give you 100 gold to make up for the loss of the resources.
That seems reasonable. How much
100.
was the shipment of yours valued at? Like, how much steel and...
I've already lost 350 gold.
well. Jesus,
Requesting
that's
the
terrible.
item.
Well-
I'll happily help you.
How about this? You make both of our weapons with steel. And Lewis, how much money would you want as a payment for yourself? He was going to offer us 100. It's 60 between us. Both of our weapons with steel and maybe 30, 40 gold for him.
I'm not following this logic whatsoever.
Yeah, but
We-
mine was iron. I don't want steel.
Oh, okay. Well, our weapons in exchange for this service we're providing you, plus a little money for our friend here.
I think it'd be easier if once I get the resources, I'll just throw in a third free weapon for your friend here.
Yeah.
Okay, that works for me.
Okay.
Does that work for everyone else?
that
We
works
are
for
a
me.
group by a
I'll
democracy.
work on what I have here, and when you get me my stuff, we can add another order.
Let's stop talking this man's ear off and let him get to work. Have a good day,
Yeah.
sir.
And
Yeah.
as you guys start to leave, you see him re-put on his goggles, and he kind of stretches his arms out, and you see like the wings kind of unfold from hugging his arms as he blows his arms into the forge, kind of
Does he have a name?
blowing the air.
Asking Maddox.
We
Does
didn't.
he have a name?
You didn't ask his name.
Yeah, we didn't ask his name.
Yeah,
I'm asking Maddox. Have you? I don't want to put you on the spot to come up with a name for this guy.
He has a name.
Sir, what was your name?
This is why I asked you weren't supposed to ask
I
him.
pre-asked you so.
Dude, I wasn't gonna back down like a pussy and say no.
You're like, oh, not yet.
I called your bluff.
I called your bluff.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He'll have a name when you get his shit.
We haven't earned it yet.
Yeah.
Alright.
What are we talking about? Are we actually going to get this? Did you hear him? The math is simple. He said he was going to give us 100 gold for the shipment. The shipment's worth 350 gold. Why
Yes,
don't-
we're doing him a service. So
Yeah.
we have an ally.
Why don't we do ourselves a service, get the shipment, and then sell the shipment for 250
Because he's
more
making
gold?
us weapons?
If
Are you
Alright,
just
I'm
evil
trying
to
be
your
real
core?
Right here.
I'm not evil.
I'm tired of y'all trying to scam everyone.
I'm not trying to scam anyone.
I'm trying to haggle.
You literally tried to make him charge me more.
I did not.
I saw that shit. Look, when it comes to blacksmiths, they're the backbone of society, and I'm not fucking scamming a blacksmith.
I think farmers are
Let's
the
just
backbone
help
of
them out.
society.
Lee, I was not trying to upcharge you. It was overall a cheaper price for both of our weapons. 60 is more than 55, but alas, we will do this service, potentially gain an ally. I would love to learn how to blacksmith. I might ask him for if I could work with him temporarily. We'll have to see, depending on how long we're in Coatl.
Look, I'm just saying, I used to be close to a couple blacksmiths, and I will never do them wrong. That's just not how we do things around here.
Where are we even going to find this shipment of his? He said north. That's nothing to go on.
Well, we will look north. Maybe we can ask around, see if anyone else knows the city guards. Maybe we go to that caravan of the watch point to see if they've heard anything about it. Do you know where the herbalist is, Lewis, or something similar of that nature?
Let me remember. Do I? Alright. What's the name of the place? Wait, also, what was the name of this place? The,
Salted ore.
The salted ore. I remembered it.
I also remembered
Salted
it.
Ore,
I just remembered it last.
Blacksmith, Unnamed, Ornithon.
Really cool pelican.
Dude, he was sick as
Amazing
fuck.
idea by the end.
That is like a super
I'll make
sick
sure to
idea.
write that down.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the name of the, herbalist?
The tinted leaf.
The Tinted Leaf.
Tinted or tinted?
Yeah.
Tint. Tint.
You're really thinking there, Lewis.
Hold on, give me a moment.
Are you remembering that hard?
I'm recalling. Do you want to go to this place or not?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to this
I
place.
just thought that was funny. You like dissociated for a second.
Yeah. May I have the potion, please?
What?
May I have the potion, please, so I can talk to this person about the said potion?
The herbalist of
Yeah.
Coatl is a traveling herbalist, so you kind of just have to see if their ship's in port. If not, they might be in the Roots or some other place.
Oh, okay, so it's just like a guy in the streets.
No, it's like a
It's-
merchant that was here once.
It's like it's kind of like, have you ever played like Sea of Thieves?
No.
Okay, it's kind of like have you? It's kind of like a guy on like the smallest ship in
Mhm.
Sea of Thieves,
Oh, okay.
like a single travel ship.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like he's not based
It's
in
like
Kauai.
Stardew Valley at the night festival.
Yeah,
Whenever. Like,
Yeah,
the
so it's
ships-
basically like he just makes his rounds up and down the coast, going everywhere.
But let's go to the port then. I wanted to go to the port anyway, see what's in store. Maybe when we're there, we can forge some papers in case we have to get out in a hurry. Maybe talk to some captains.
I've been meaning to talk to you about your forgery. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro.
I was about to leave. Actually, yeah, your forgery kit doesn't let you forge shit.
Okay, don't get me started.
Well, it would be good to see official documents of Coatl and increase your proficiency. Well, you've been here before. You probably.
Yeah, I took a look at the documents whenever I came through here. You kidding? I had my captain. Well, I left my captain. Anyways, I want to see what ships are here. I want to see. Don't read too much into that. I see that face you're making.
Under my chainmail hood.
I can read your
Like an
chain.
eyebrow raises.
Yeah, like past the chain. Let's just go to the port, see what ships are there. Also, Maddox, I have this pretty nifty background feature that I wanted to.
Can make out with any sailor I want to.
Well, it's pretty close to that.
Says so in the rule book. Can't do anything about it.
It's.
How is Iggy doing, Lee? Is he around?
Oh, he's doing great.
So I wanted to ask you about this. It's a background feature from Sailor. It's called Ship's Passage. And it says, when you need to, you can secure free passage on a sailing ship for yourself and your adventuring companions. You might sail on the ship you served on, etc. Because you're calling in a favor, you can't be certain of scheduled route. Your DM determines how long it takes you to get there. In return for the passage, you're expected to help out during the voyage. So I was just wondering if that's helpful. Like if I could like invoke that or use that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably know like how long were like I guess as we're walking up, I was like, so how long were you in Coatl?
Coatl, I think we only stopped here for a few weeks to a month.
Okay, so you've probably seen enough ships to go in and out to know which ones are, let's just say, more unsullied, more
Sully.
decrepit.
Yeah.
The ones needing of free labor. So,
Yeah.
I'd love if the
I was on a pretty good ship myself. I picked one of the good ones. Our captain is very profitable.
one of the good ones, eh?
One of the good ones. Stop giving me that look. It's not like that. I respected him highly.
We get to the dock. Or do we? Are we still?
Yeah, or
As
do
you-
we die on the way?
As you guys arrive to the dock, you see
Clomp, 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 clomp. It's my shoes hitting the wood. I'm
Okay.
nursing myself.
as you arrive to the dock, you see as the city kind of has a peninsula that sticks out farther into the ocean, and in between kind of the right angle that the coast and this peninsula is making, a massive dock connecting it with scaffolding. You see massive ships entering and exiting. You see smaller trading ships coming in and out. You see some carrying the king's banner of a Leviathan in teal and black, and some just what's up?
Any war vessels? Like,
You see like members of the king's fleet like being repaired, worked on, whatever, but nothing like preparing for war necessarily.
okay.
Let's go fishing.
So are there, just to like get some lore real quick, do the king's soldiers occupy and protect like important trading vessels, or is like military presence on these ships, is that normal or not normal?
It's more like they go to a third party for these trades, but if like it's like known, I guess, that if like pirates or someone starts becoming more active, stealing the majority of shipments,
They'll help occupy the
they'll
ship.
then send out to deal with the problem and retreat. But they're not like there's not like constantly guards on every boat,
Yeah.
besides like the third party guards that the boat company might employ.
Okay.
What does the we're looking for a ship? Any identifiable features?
I'm just looking for, honestly, anything. Are there any ship names I recognize in the harbor?
You recognize the biggest class boat for war being repaired, called the Leviathan,
Oh,
which
it's
is
in Coatl.
the king's lead warboat.
The Leviathan.
You guys struggling to make a decision right now?
Also, the name of my ship is the Gallivant. It's
You
like a
do-
smaller
Are
trading
you
vessel.
metered or something, Jones? No, I'm not metered. Okay.
No.
I was just checking if I metered on accident or something.
No.
You don't see the Gallivant.
Okay. Well, that's the King's Lodge's ship right here in Coatl, being
Oh.
repaired. Wait, being repaired? Can I like walk by it and attempt to ascertain the level of damage and how it was damaged?
Yeah.
What's the level of damage and how was it damaged?
Roll a perception check, bro.
Could I,
Bro, you should just gave that to him. What the heck?
because I'm proficient with water vehicles,
I'll give you advantage.
hell yeah.
Bro's
Yeah.
the boat guy.
Navigator's tools and water vehicle.
The boat buccaneer.
12 plus my perception, 3, so 15.
You notice that the majority of the damage seems to be under, like majority of the damage seems to be under the water. with the only exception being a fallen mast on the ship.
And is it just like splintered planks?
You
or
see, just like bludgeoning of the planks.
like reminiscent of or actually I wouldn't.
You don't see any like scorch marks or anything.
No scorch marks, but
No.
no claw marks.
No, just like brunt impact.
Or
If that makes sense. Like I know this isn't like how it works, but like if another ship rammed in, or like if something just like straight up punched a hole.
I think
Stuff
you'd
like
be
that.
able to tell like the difference between a small cannonball piercing a ship and
Cannons
like-
don't exist in this verse.
Yeah.
oh, okay, so then it'd definitely be a lot easier to see an entire portion of the ship caved in a little bit.
It's not the whole portion of the ship. It's more like you'll have like the whole ship, and like here there might be like.
That's what I mean. Like this is the whole ship, and like, or maybe better do it this way. Just that part is like crunched in
Yeah,
a little
there's a
bit.
certain parts of the wood that just look like they've been like broken in.
As we're walking past, can I like grab one of the like sailors that's like helping with the repairs or something?
Yeah, they have like the shipbuilders.
Yeah. Dear lords, that's awful. What the hell happened?
They haven't really shared information. The crew is back in Highguard until the repairs are complete.
Damn.
Set to head back in a couple weeks.
They're
and
keeping
get
it a
this,
secret from y'all?
Not a secret. It's just I don't know. We don't really need to know what broke it to know how to fix it.
Yeah, true. Every man's a little curious though.
Information is power.
Alright, well, have a good day.
Yep. See you.
That's interesting.
What?
I don't know, the ships did damage and they're
It's
not
their most powerful ship too. I wonder what them is shit.
I mean, true, yeah. There's a reason that they don't give away what damaged the most powerful vessel.
Do you guys want to make
Maybe it's a
another
big sea monster.
perception check?
I guess I would if we're all looking at it.
Yeah,
all.
you
I'll
can-
make one.
Yeah, I already made
I would
one.
have said Lewis was included, but he got what, 13?
15.
Which isn't high enough. This is a raw roll, not advantage.
Yeah, since you're not proficient.
That's an 11. So I see everything Lewis doesn't.
With the combined powers, that's a 20. No,
It's a 24.
no, you don't really see anything new.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like fangirling, fanboying at like this massive warship. Like,
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
impressive.
oh. How many tiers are we talking? Like, does it look like from the outside? Like at least 3, 4, maybe.
It's 2 tiers, so it would have, I guess you could say, like
But this is
a bottom level, then another level, and then like the deck.
It sailed with us for about 1 day or so on our trade route and then left. It's probably the most impressive vessel I've seen in my lifetime.
It's definitely the biggest ship I've ever seen. I mean, this is the
I think it's
closest.
the biggest ship there is.
I think this is the closest I've ever been to the ocean before. So.
It ain't all that.
Oh, the ocean is all
What
that.
do you mean, Lee?
I hope to take you two on the ocean sometime.
What do you mean, Lee?
I will just walk up and
That's
down
better.
How?
the port and try to look for, or like get like a general sense of any ships that are maybe short on men, or like are looking for work, or they're about to depart. Like I can see like they're getting relatively ready to depart.
Yeah, you see just some small ships of like 2 or 3 guys. Like you go on part of the dock, which is just a bunch of smaller ships, kind of on the opposite side as the king's ship.
Mm-hmm.
You see just a few guys starting to untie their rope, reel in the rope to prepare the sails.
What's the name of this ship?
Not named.
Not named.
Does it have like a little nameplate on it?
Okay. Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing today?
How can I help you?
I'm
Well,
kind of just gonna keep watch.
yeah. Well, I don't know. We don't know what we're doing in the city, and we were wondering if we wanted to get out of here soon. Where are y'all going?
We're about to take off to the Roots, another trading run.
How long away is that? When are you departing?
We're hoping to depart right about now. Get there in a couple weeks.
Never mind. I don't think that'll work for us. Do you know any other vessels that are departing in about a week's time or so?
Heading anywhere?
Heading further into the routes, preferably.
Further into the Roots. I can't think of any. If you visit the port runner, he'll be able to maybe give you
Can you
an
point me in this
itinerary.
direction?
Yeah, they just point to like kind of closer to the edge of the docks where a lot of them converge, and you see like a little
Kinda
wooden hut.
Like the wharf master?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll head over in that direction. Probably should have started here to begin with. Alright, I'll walk up to the port runner.
Yeah, you see a lot of people coming and going from him as he's writing down this massive book. This book's probably like huge. He's just writing down, flipping pages, writing, and
At this point, like I'll take like a
coming-
mental image of
Yeah.
what this book looks like and do
Mhm.
my best to recall all of the information on this page.
That's crazy.
It is great.
Um,
And just like not like or like the structure of it, if that makes sense.
yeah, sure. Yeah, and then do you walk up to talk to him?
Hello, sir. Sorry to interrupt your business. I won't be long. Do you know any vessels departing for the routes in approximately a week's time?
A week's time. He flips pages 2 or 3 pages back and starts reading. There is a small trading vessel heading towards the southern lake, but it's not really going to the middle of the route. It's just going towards the dwarven territory.
That's all right. It's to the east. What's the name of this vessel?
It's Greyhaven.
Greyhaven. Any identifying marks or features, sir?
It's the one with grey wood.
Oh, that helps greatly. Alright, well, I'll let you get back to your business. Sorry for bothering you. Have a great rest of your day.
Be on your way. And he flips back to the pages he was on and starts writing.
Alright, I have us a possible get out of jail free card should shit go awry. It's approximately
Good to know.
a week's time, so hopefully your weapons are done before then. If we can't find anything interesting after a week, I say we literally jump ship and head further east. That way we can get back at your friend sooner.
True, although I don't know where I was located. Just know I couldn't tell you on the map where I was in New York territory.
Yeah,
so-
well, it's most likely east than west, so
True, but searching through an entire continent for one person.
I'm sure we'll get there eventually.
Hey, have you seen this orc? Hey, have you seen this orc?
You have to
That
have people
is-
to get an answer out of someone.
True, but it's. I don't think going to the orc territory and asking about their most proficient arcana wielders is smart. It would be great. Believe me, Lewis, I want nothing more than to get revenge.
But if he's as much of a shithole as you say he is, I'm sure his reputation will precede him.
True, and they might be reputable inside the governmental infrastructure.
Exactly.
So.
Besides, there's still the mystery of what our guy... Was his name Lewis?
No.
Okay, I thought you were selling me out for that for a
No,
second.
no. I'm sorry. Lewis was just the first name I thought of. But it was more, hey, this guy was under a pseudonym. What was his real name? So we could start asking around about him. I'm sorry I used the name Lewis. It was
Yeah.
literally
It's alright.
a snapshot decision.
Anyways, there was that map or scroll that burned up when we killed it.
That's what I was going to try and ask around about. But, maybe we go bar hopping, see if...
I'm down for a little bit of drinking.
Well,
I just
drinking,
gotta
but
play.
also information gathering. Does anyone know about shipments where they've been being attacked?
True.
Places that bandits like to frequent.
Looking for work. What's happening in the north?
Potentially.
Is there anything else to do before we do that? I'm down to go bar hopping with a little bit of work.
Is there anything you would like to do, Lee? I know armor was your biggest thing, but that's more of a passive.
Yeah, actually, there's something I wanted to show you real quick. A little something I've been working on.
A hydrogen bomb.
National 20 plus 5. Alright, me and Iggy hit the nastiest backflip you've ever seen.
You learned! Thank God. Please tell me you got that after me.
Holy shit.
That's right. We can do tricks now. Just wait till I take him bar hopping with us. He'll probably have to be outside though. I don't think they'll let him in.
Nah.
The nastiest backflip.
That rivals my acrobatics. I'll have to get better.
I can jump maybe half a foot off the ground.
Well, I mean, you're also wearing like 100 pounds.
Well, that's why I was impressed because Lee's also wearing a shit ton of armor and he's huge.
Well, my armor's heavy.
Yeah, did you set down your greatsword before you did this
No.
backflip? You just...
I could have gone horribly wrong.
yeah, just...
and Iggy also did that.
Iggy gets sliced in half by the Aaron
Oh my
greatsword.
Okay. I assume you would know where the bars are, Lewis?
Yes, I do. I know the best of them. Or do we want to go to more of a dive bar? We're trying to go to the popular places.
We will go to an informative bar first, try and find work, and then after that we'll have maybe one good night after these past couple
Well,
days.
do you want to go to the bar where the sailors go or where the guards go?
We don't have rations anymore.
We have money.
True, but we do not have our rations, so we need to keep that in mind.
Do you want to go where the sailors frequent or where the guards frequent? Because they don't mix.
Well,
Maybe one and the other.
Market sometimes too, if we're completely out of rations.
We're not going for rations, Lee. We're going to try and gain information about.
No, I
And to get
know.
drunk.
I'm just saying we should probably get rations sometime soon. Head to the
True.
market. Wouldn't kill us. We might find information there too.
I have an idea. How about I go look for information. With the
Oh my
sailors.
God.
You go with the guards since you're a little bit more of a goody-goody, and you go to the market. We'll split the party.
Okay. Does that
This
work
could
for everyone?
possibly go wrong,
Does that work?
sir.
Meet back.
At the blacksmith in a couple hours. My weapon should be done by then.
That's a good idea. Then we can find lodging for the
Yeah.
night.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll do my rounds last.
3. Are we gonna break or the secret handshake?
Guess something identifiable for us. We'll figure it out later.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of anything now.
Alright. Adios, you two.
See you
Yeah,
later.
good luck.
Alright, who wants to do their thing first? Alright, I'll do my thing.
I figured the weakest first.
Or
you go
how
out,
much?
Louis.
How much gold do you have, Lee?
So I had 250, but since I'm giving 35 to this guy,
Where's
I would
Lewis
have
going?
215.
Sailor bar.
Yeah, the sailor bar.
Okay, so you have enough to get rations.
So we're gonna have
Oh, yeah.
Lewis go first.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, we're probably closest to that anyways.
Right on the docks.
Yeah.
So as you guys start walking off in your direction, closer to the end of town, closer to the inland of town, you head
Close
to
the
the
gate.
sailor bar, still on the docks,
Mhm.
just behind the shiprunner.
Ship- yeah. I think you called it Shiprunner,
Yeah.
so we'll stick with that.
Cannon.
Cannon. Wait, there's cannons?
Alright,
Trebuchets.
what does this establishment look like and what is it named? Oh, come on, you think of something?
I already got it. I've
Okay.
been waiting.
Oh, hell yeah.
I played Coatl, bro. Pretty good.
Oh,
Besides
I-
that guy's name.
I just made up the sailor
That's
bar
the
versus
best.
the guard bar on the fly. I was hoping Madison...
I had that.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to stop me.
No. You walk in, as this is one of the only spots that has a stairway going right off the beach, kind of to the left actually of the port runner.
Mhm.
You walk in straight off the beach, and it appears to just be like a large wooden shack, and across it, sticking out by one log with a hanging sign, you see the Drunken Crab.
The Drunken Crab. That's a...
And you see a poorly painted picture of like just a crab, like a very simple crab with a bottle with 2 X's on the bottle.
The crab's drinking Dos Equis?
And as you walk in, it's rambunctious in there. You see people walking
Oh,
around,
yeah.
serving drinks. You see people hanging from the ceilings, dancers hanging from the ceilings,
Ooh.
Whoa.
parrots
whoa.
flying around inside.
Okay, that's a little cliche. Parrots flying around?
There's a guy with a peg leg and an eye patch. And his name is...
And you have a clear, you walk in, you see this
Charcoal.
wide section with a bar at the end of the room, and then a balcony with people still sitting.
Mm-hmm. How many people are in the establishment right now?
100?
100?
Shit.
It's a pretty big building, bro.
How much is one beer?
$1 bajillion.
No.
Beers are free, bro.
The beers are free?
The beers are free.
Damn, I was gonna buy a round for the house, but that doesn't do shit. Is there like whiskey or rum?
There's
There
no way
is.
you're complaining about free.
Go ahead and immerse yourself. Crack open a beer right now.
Hey, if you got a beer, I'll immerse
I
myself.
do not, I'm sorry.
There is rum.
How do they make a profit?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a trick to it. I say mentally. Do I know the trick to it for free beer?
Like, you know how they operate?
Yeah, how
by
do
not
they
selling
make
beer?
money?
You don't know.
Okay.
I know.
Can I look around the bar? Any familiar faces?
You recognize one of the people like walking around dropping drinks off at tables.
Oh, hey, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in such a
bar
long
that
time.
sells free beer.
You turn around, she turns around, and it's probably the most attractive elf girl you've ever seen in your life. You remember her.
Do I remember her name?
You just remember that one night you were both drinking, and she like became like this pseudo like dang, like I never should have left that night.
Yeah, like,
She has long brown hair.
The girl you see in the supermarket.
yeah, you never see her again.
Yeah, she's like the girl you see in the airport.
Yeah.
Long brown hair, dark brown eyes, and she turns around and she goes, "Sorry, who are you?"
Oh, nothing. I thought I recognized you.
Yeah, no worries. And she turns around and starts serving drinks again.
That was so devastating, bro.
How much psychic damage
I-
did you take?
I'll go sit at the bar and Can I have a beer, please?
they just set a bottle. Sorry, they set up like a cup,
Mm-hmm.
and they pull this tube out from under the bar and flip a little deal, and beer starts squirting out.
The beer
So
tube!
it's great. What does the
And
bartender look
slide
like?
under. The bartender is a dark-skinned human male with dreads.
Human.
Are they white?
No.
He just said dark skin.
No, they're dread, so their dread's white.
Oh.
Is the
Is his
hello.
name
Just
Corliss?
also, can I get a little bit of rum, please?
Yeah. He sets off like a little cup,
Mm-hmm.
and then turns around and grabs some rum from the shelf, pops off the cork, and
That's crazy. The king ship being here. How long has it been here?
a week today, I think.
Did you see it when it came in?
Yeah, I was in bad shape when it came in.
Do you know what happened to it? You haven't seen that kind of day.
Hold on one sec. And he walks over to the other side of the bar, pours
Yeah.
a couple drinks, grabs some dirty glasses, walks back over and starts cleaning. He's like, "What'd you say?"
What happened to it? And
Uh,
I'll throw a little bit of gold for his weight for the drinks, and then I'll tip him a little bit as well.
Yeah, he grabs it, slides it into like a pouch on his chest.
How much does it
Fanny pack?
cost?
4 gold.
4 gold.
Yeah, that's fine. My money system is all over the place. I should probably make a system.
Yeah, you got it.
No, rumors are something attacked the ship, but no, they sent all the crew back up north to the capital the day after it got in.
You've been counted for inflation, bro?
That is strange. Well, anything weird been going on in town? I've been out for a while.
The blacksmith shipment, he's been pissed that he lost that.
Oh, that's common news. We just heard about that not too long ago.
Yeah, that's been going around. Yeah, he's been trying to hire people to go get it, but
Has he actually hired anybody else to go get it?
I don't think he's like signed a deal or anything, but he's been doing what he can to try to get people up there. Just lost in northern waters.
Northern Waters, that's weird.
But other than that, nothing really new. A couple ravens left town a few hours ago. That has been kind of the talk of the bar.
Where'd they leave from?
The contract collection.
It was a couple of hours ago whenever we got into town.
Yep.
Alright.
And as he like leans in, so cleaning his glass, like, as you know, like, we don't have the most legal operations here, so
I know.
there's a reason one of the bounty collections are right here in town. He
Makes
leans
sense.
back off and kind of goes start collecting other drinks, serving other people.
I'll
And then, as you about to get up,
I was about to look around for anyone else I recognize.
go ahead.
I have a feeling I know what's about to happen. Perception, that's a 21.
As you look to your left, you see a tall, hooded figure who is finishing up a tall, about like a pint's worth of what appears to be rum.
So
That's
he's
crazy.
deep into his cup.
This thirsty guy.
He's deep into a cup, and
Is there anyone else around him?
no, he's alone at the bar, and he's just about 6.5, 7 feet tall, a cloak covering his whole
God,
body.
so small.
And as he downs this rum and slaps it on the table, he turns around and starts walking towards the exit.
Yo, this guy's so mysterious.
Alright. I'll wait for a little bit with him with the crowd, and I'll give him about 15, 20 feet ahead of me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll start pursuing him.
Okay. Do you want to roll a stealth check to see if he notices you start your pursuit?
I will.
I'll let you roll with advantage for waiting in the crowd, bro.
Okay.
I'm there for you. I did all I could, bro.
Yeah.
Triple advantage.
That's a 9 on stealth.
I'm gonna say he gets out of the door before you and notices you following and kind of disappears into the crowd exiting the bar.
Damn it. Alright.
You can tell he was heading into the city though, like farther in.
Well, I'll go into the city while the others are doing their thing and wait, and I'll meet back at the docks.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like randomly wander through the middle of the city
Mm-hmm.
in the meantime.
Yeah. Do you want to cut to Lee next?
Let's go!
What's Lee and Iggy doing?
We're going straight to the market.
Straight to the
I
market.
look for fucking really any kind of food. Fish, venison, I don't care.
Yeah, so it is pretty late at night, so a lot of the market is closing down. But you see one market still open. Kind of like a little shopping center where it's like some people selling vegetables, some people selling fish, meat, etc.
Splendid.
And
We're
you,
going there.
okay, what kind of shop you want to walk up to first? You have, like I said, vegetables, fish, meat. Fresh scallops here. Get your fresh scallops. Crabs, lobster.
I'm gonna look to I'm gonna look to Iggy and see what his nose is looking at most. And I'm guessing it's scallops because he really likes seafood.
What?
Wait,
Where's
maybe-
this Iggy lord coming
Maybe
from?
I do fuck with Iggy.
Well, Iggy keeps following when I was eating fish. You know, he kept following the fish all the time, so I figured he loves fish.
So this weird headcanon we're making right now.
I'm cool with it.
Iggy's sniffing towards the scallops and the seafood, like,
Maybe when we made food for Iggy, he ate all the fish but did not touch the carrots.
Yeah.
He did not touch the
He's really
carrots.
fucked up because he's a farmer and a fisher, so now I'm just a fisher.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to this guy and be like, "Whoa, Iggy, slow down. Like, hey, how are you?"
doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I just came here from out of town. Looks like you got some nice scallops here. What
Yeah,
much
you
do these
look-
go for?
You look down and see the scallops lying in a bed of salt.
Ooh.
What?
I know you'd like clean them off first, but I just imagine popping a scallop covered in salt in your mouth. Ugh. Scallops are good though.
And he looks down and says, 2 gold per scallop. Fresh as you'll find.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay. What if I got like a bundle of them?
How big are these scallops? Okay. When I worked at Hashim's, the scallops we had were like that big. $2 per scallop, boys.
How much are they at Shashine's?
Well, you get like a plate of like 6 of them for maybe $5. But if it's
Maybe
that,
they're 1 gold.
if it's that big, I'd say 2 gold is fine.
Anyway, what were you saying, Lee?
How can I get like a deal for like a bundle of them maybe?
Yeah, we do them
Okay.
by the pound, roughly.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Um,
How many scallops are a pound?
Dude, this is gonna be like 300. They do not weigh that much.
well, I'm gonna get a lot of food. I'm not just gonna get
10
scallops.
to 60, bro? What kind of range is that? What?
60 scallops?
Maybe we do them by the
10.
pound.
Yeah.
15 per ounce.
Hold on, this one says 20. We'll go with 20.
20 sounds fair. 20 sounds fair.
Okay.
Roughly 20 in a bag.
All right.
It's be like
how much gold would that?
40
How
gold.
much gold would that be?
He goes open to his little book, opens it, writes it down. He says, I can do it for 35.
Or go with a haggard.
And then
You know.
and then he looks at Iggy sitting there wagging his little tail, and he says, "You know what? 30."
That was the merchant, by the way. That was Maddox looking at Iggy, and he's like,
I need a dog, bro.
You know what?
Merchants are persuaded by dogs.
I'll take that. He's been a real good boy. He'll probably be most of it
Give
anyway.
me a
All right, take 30 coin from your inventory, and add 20 scallops.
I'm gonna do it on my phone right now, so I can
believe it or not, I don't think scallops are an item in D&D Beyond.
I also
No,
have
you
to
should
figure
talk
that
about
out,
the gold.
but, yeah, I got it.
But that would be
Alright.
1 day's worth of food,
You
2
said-
days worth of food.
It's seafood,
You said
so
20
one.
scallops?
Well, it's salted, so its shelf life has been extended.
There we go. Alright, that was 20 scallops, right?
Anything salted is
Yeah.
like dry.
What are
Alright,
scallops?
that's enough. That's
They're
enough for
like
me, and I'm
these
still
little
like,
chunks of meat.
It's seafood. It's like it comes in a clan.
Is it like an oyster?
Kind of sort of.
Yeah, it's
Hey, come
it's
on.
like
They're thicker though.
it's like if it's like the difference in like shrimp and crawfish, scallops and oysters. If that makes sense.
It's a real fatty meat. It's very gelatinous.
gelatinous.
Well, like uncooked, right?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Sheems are pretty good.
Okay, and is there anything else Lee wanted to do?
I'd also like to head over to the vegetables.
Yeah,
If they're still there.
head over to the vegetables.
Does Iggy even follow you over there?
Iggy's just, he followed me because I have the bag of scallops.
Yeah, the bag of scallops.
there.
No.
It's like when you have like a carrot on a stick in
Yeah,
Minecraft.
literally.
All right, you make your way to the vegetable stand, and you see a man with an assortment of vegetables in front of him. More fruits actually than vegetables. Like you see a lot of grapes, watermelons,
Okay.
mangoes,
Yeah,
cherries.
I'll walk up and I'll be like, hey, you grow these yourselves?
Some grown near town, some exported from the roots. And he points to like a single bag of walnuts. That came all the way from the north yesterday.
Wow. Well, I'll take a look at some of these real quick, and I'll look at like the melons. Lee was born on a farm, so he can eye up pretty well how good the food is. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Melon
look at the
whisperer.
freshest-
He like
Well, I'm
sniffs the
gonna see, like, what the
melons.
freshest food
Puts
is.
it up next to his ear.
Yeah. What'd he say?
I was just looking to see what the freshest food is, like corn, melons, stuff
Um,
like that.
the walnuts probably look to be like the best option as far as like freshest and long lasting. But
Okay.
behind that, the melons are a pretty good call.
Does he have corn?
I'll make a strength
He does
check
not have
every time I
corn.
open up a walnut.
No.
Lee on his knees in the middle of the market.
No corn.
Alright. Actually, this is a question I was asked like 3 sessions ago. Does anybody have any fucking bread? I don't know the last time we got bread.
Nah.
Nah.
We don't have any rations out because we left the cart behind and none of us were like, I'll bring the rations.
Okay, does this guy have bread?
Nope.
Bro, this is the vegetable guy. You want the bread guy.
Yeah, you're gonna need the baker, bro.
Okay. I'm
Wrong
just
You're
guy.
getting your food guys mixed up.
You're not that guy, pal. It's not your guy,
I'll
pal.
ask him how much the bag of walnuts are.
Take your time.
20 gold.
Oh, how many walnuts are in there?
That's infinitely more expensive than the beer, by the way, just so you know.
I don't know. We need
The
to eat.
beer actually dehydrates you.
Yeah. The beer actually dehydrates you.
There's 100 walnuts in that bag.
It's from the north, bro.
Yeah,
We literally
you
just came from there. You can go back up there if you want some walnuts. Get the fruit. Be fruity. With me.
I can throw the walnuts in a stew.
What are we talking about?
Walnut stew, brother.
What are you talking about?
100 walnuts for 20 gold.
Ooh,
Alright, I'm gonna say, fuck the walnuts. How about the melons? how about the melons, bro?
Fuck the gluten out the bread.
The melons are 3 per melon.
How are we talking like a big melon, like a good ass big?
We're talking a good ass big melon.
Alright.
Like a Minecraft watermelon?
No, bro, what? Yeah, like.
It's good,
Like
perfect
2 year
for a
head
lot.
lengths?
Nah, they're like roughly a little smaller than like a real pumpkin.
Okay.
But they're like some big ass melons.
Fucking hate fake pumpkins, bro.
So you said 3 gold
Per
per
melon.
melon.
Yup.
Alright. How about if I buy 4 melons, you give me 1 free?
Because with all the haggling, we're not broke.
We could be if we didn't
You
have
can
it.
roll persuasion.
Let's go. I'm the melon master.
Why would you
right?
pay more when you could pay less?
Alright, that's
So
a
you're an
13.
No.
This guy's very
tried.
sing-songy.
Take it or leave it.
Alright. On bargain. I'll go ahead and take 5 melons.
Actually, your dog is so cute. I'm just kidding.
It's more like a familiar at this point, ready for advantage on shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking about asking Iggy to hit a backflip there, but I was like, you know, I'll just find a melon.
Probably have to throw him a scallop.
Alright, so I have 20 scallops and 5 melons, and I'll take away 15 gold.
Bro's the guy from the math problem. If you have 20 and 5 melons,
How much gold did you spend?
how many apples do you have? No, the question didn't say anything about apples.
If you go to a market with your dog.
Okay, my last question before I go back to the blacksmith. I'm gonna assume no because it's late, but would anybody with like fishing lures be open right now?
No.
No. Alright, well then I'm gonna go back to the
And Stardew, he goes better around 5, so.
yeah, I'm gonna start heading back to the blacksmith.
Alright, it's your turn, Orgo.
So,
Where's Orgo headed?
Orgo is not going to a guard bar. That sounds like a bad idea. I kind of want to find like the most rough and tumble, bad place to be bar in this entire city.
That's the sailor bar, bro.
Is it the Sailor Bar? Because I think the Sailor Bar is more
Your
like
ass wouldn't know.
well, I'm gonna try and look for it. So,
Okay. So you just want to walk in like a back alley?
well, can I make a perception check to see like, so I assume the main gate runs through the middle of the city.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look which way looks more decrepit.
Okay.
That's a 15 plus 1, so a 16.
You would say the left of the main road.
So I'd start like traveling just left, going through back alleys until I find like a really just I shouldn't want to be here place.
Okay.
For
as
me,
you start,
Jarrett, not
as you start
Oreo.
to enter a back alley, I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Boss about to get a bandit encounter.
That's an 18.
Or I'll gut you like a fish.
Bro, Orgo's dexterous today. A 17 and 18 on his dex saves.
Don't say that.
So
He's dexterous today.
as you are walking down this alley, you start to hear footsteps in this kicking up sand behind you. As you hear them leap, and how do you want to dodge this attempt at the tackle?
How thick is it? How wide? Thick. How wide is the alley?
Whoa.
I would say the alley's about this wide.
So I'm just going to like flatten up against one side and let him rush right past me.
Yeah. So
Is there an end to this alleyway, or is there a turn?
I mean, there's like exits. Is like every building has a.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna turn against one side and look.
Yeah.
around.
So as you like flatten yourself on the
Whoa,
back of
whoa,
this
whoa!
alley,
What? Hello. That is not how you
Get
greet
dash.
people.
turn around and stand up, and this tall figure, hooded, stands up from its failed tackle and kind of takes an aggressive stance upon you.
Do you want something?
And I'm
Like,
going you to roll initiative.
Am I in the city at this point?
You're
Is
still
that-
in the city,
Okay.
like you're in Coatl.
how
I-
far would I have traveled into the city, would you say, before this happened?
I would
'Cause
say
this can't be right off the main road.
you probably walked like 5-10 minutes up.
That's an 8.
They got an 18.
Excellent.
So-
Word of great interesting.
So they're going to immediately remove one of their gloves, revealing a hand with claws on it.
What kind of claws? Like, what color's their hand?
Green. And as they start sprinting for you, they go for like a swipe attack. And
Is it? Oh, that's got
does a 18 hit.
just hits, yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna go for this swipe attack.
Should we get minis out or?
No, I'm not.
No,
worried
it's
about it.
theater of the mind. It's 1v1. I assume the alley's 10 feet apart, so there's, like, it's 2 squares long, I assume.
The alley.
Yeah. Or is it 3 squares long?
The alley is
No, wide, not long. Wide.
1 square wide.
Okay, okay.
And I'm gonna say you're about 10 minutes up from where Lewis was, but you're
I'll be there in 100 rounds.
you're pretty close to where Lee was, but you're only like, I'd say like 30-40 feet from like the main road. Like you haven't gone that far in.
Yeah, bro, you need to get out to the open and start screaming. Help!
It's gonna be
Help me!
8 damage.
Okay.
And they're just gonna swipe right across your chest, tearing into the leather parts of your armor, but their claws like exit and kind of graze apart the metal. So you kind of have like this like checkered slash across your chest.
Hey, we cannot be having that right now. And so I'm going to take my glaive out
Yeah.
and point it right at him, but it's flipped so the blunt side is facing them.
Okay.
So all my attacks are going to do damage, but if they are reduced to 0, I'm specifying it's non-lethal.
Okay.
So is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take an attack on them. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay. That's a nat 1, bro. God damn.
You
So-
need to run.
Were you attacking with your glaive?
Yeah,
So I'll say is you maybe. I mean, what attack are you gonna go for?
I was just going to like flip it and swing up, so like
Yeah,
a
so-
vertical attack.
So as you swing up, they just kind of like get their hand under and slide it away from their head, and with that same arm attack, they reach further back, pulling out a.
Are you gonna move?
No, because that'd be an opportunity attack.
Oh, well, no, because your glaive is 10 foot. Was he like in?
Is he within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, he got close enough to slash you.
Okay. So I guess I would have had to back up and take an opportunity attack. So if he wants to take one right now, he can.
Did you back up to use your glaive?
Yeah, I backed up to use my blade because it's 10 feet.
Well, no, you can use it.
Well, you
with
can.
five.
Yeah, you can use it with him.
Oh, well then no, I did not.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, if you backed up, you might as well run right now.
So he then pulls a shield off of his back from kind of under like the cloak. And he goes for like he kind of pulls the
dash.
shield off his back and goes for a shield attack.
Can't roll above 17 again, can you?
Does a
Herb.
13 hit?
No.
Then how do
So,
you want to dodge a shield attack?
What is it? Does it have like a metal point in the center? Is it one of those round shields?
It's kind of like a shield where it's almost made to look like imagine like dead tree bark, how it's kind of like gray and has like the etches all over
Okay.
it. But every once in a while, there's like, I don't know, you know how like part of the tree will have like like where it snapped off branches, where it's just kind of like it's not like poking up to like stab someone, but like if you hit like your arm or back on, like it's gonna hurt.
Mhm.
It's like a broken like a shell of a broken tree
Okay.
with like these spikes every once in a while, like where a branch might have been.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my glaive to like stop the impact.
Yeah, so he tries to bash and he just can't get past the glaive
Mhm.
stop.
And then
This battle music goes crazy right now.
I'm gonna. It's fine. This is how Orgo feels. He's just chilling. I'm going to like pull my glaive up, flick his shield down, and do a full twist and
Yep.
slam him on the top of his head. That's a lot better. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Smite him! Smite him!
Yeah, he's getting smicked.
Oh shit.
This. And yeah, with that, my smite was me flicking his shield away so I could hold, like, you know when people use a sledgehammer and they swing it up and bring both of their hands down to the
Yeah.
bottom?
Yeah.
That's what I do with my glaive.
With the blunt side.
Yeah, with blunt side, not the
Okay.
sharp side. This is a smite, so it's an extra 2d8 worth of damage. They take 20 points of damage.
Oh,
7, 8, 2, plus 3.
I think you just killed someone, bro.
Okay. You slam them on the head with this blunt side of your weapon, and they just fall to the ground, like completely. And as they start to pick themselves back up, they just grab their cloak from like the top right shoulder and tear it off of their body, revealing this hulking lizard folk of similar appearance as you. And the only difference is that you just see gray where their pupils would be, and they just seem like you just see like this red running down the side of their face where you just kind of hit a hole into their head and blood is streaking down their face.
Can I make a history check
For
to remember my old language?
you didn't speak a tongue.
Okay, it was more like, so,
It's like how chimps don't,
okay.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So then, as he picks up his body and throws this off of him, he throws his shield off, and he just kind of like starts like foaming at the mouth as this blood streaks down his head, and he's just like gray eyes, like you can't even see people. It's like if he was blind, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see him start to rush on all fours towards you, going for a tackle.
Like a grapple check?
No, just like lunging into an attack.
Okay.
And he's gonna use.
Orgo is now like dissociating.
Yeah.
He's going to defend himself, but yeah, I don't even know what to think or say right now. So I was like, freaking orc, man.
Remember to Hungry Jaws, bro.
Stinking orc. Yeah. Specifically, Maddox said I have to eat part of them, and if I'm trying to... The goal was to knock them out and turn them in. And if they have a giant chunk taken out of them, it's going to be like, hey,
But this
brother,
is-
how did that happen?
This is a
Does
wizard folk, though. You're really the
It's
guards,
changed.
yeah.
It's changed. Now I can. I thought it was an orc or a person before.
Is a 14 hit?
No, it's not.
Yeah, as they lunge, they just kind of like with this head bludgeon
I think...
bleeding. They just kind of like stumble into
Is
the
he
wall.
full jumping?
No, he was just like running on all fours and lifted his front arms, and then just kind of stumbled with his head damaged and hit a wall next to him.
Okay. Yeah, I think after that swing, my glaive would have been in like a lower position, and just using. Yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll actually use my foot to kick it up and give it some more momentum as I slam his head into the side of the wall. How many spell slots do I have?
Just how many spell slots do you have?
Yeah,
What is that?
smites use spell slots, so like I can only smite 3 times a day. How many primal slots do I have? Wait. Would you say primal sense is an action or a bonus action?
Does the queen have that?
Yacht!
What is divine sense?
Primal sense.
Yeah, but what does divine sense take up?
I think it's an action.
Well then,
Let me check.
I think it's a bonus, but I'm not sure.
As an action.
Oh,
As an action.
yeah, you're
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna do what I said. Swing the glaive into the side of his head, non-lethal side. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Don't think I'm gonna smite him again, because now it's.
Imagine.
I'm a little stunned from this. So how I theme my smites is, since there's no magic, it's me using my combat prowess to hit them in a way, do something that incurs extra damage. So
yeah,
I think in
you're
this
using
moment,
Nami's ratio technique.
yes. But I think in this moment of Orgo being like, holy fuck, it's another lizard folk. I have not seen a lizard folk in 15 years. He cannot smite right now. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
You should eat him though.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, that worked.
I think just me slamming his head against the wall. I hit it and pull it back and assume a defensive stance until I notice that he's not moving anymore.
As he's running, goes for this lead and kind of just discombobulates and hits the side of this wall. And as he starts to like slide down the wall, you just finish him off by slamming one more hit to the head, and he just falls on the ground. Like kind of snoring on his own blood coming out of his head.
Okay. I'm going to. What did his cloak look like?
It was just like a brown leather cloak.
Okay, I'm gonna put that back on him, put his shield on my back, and then tie his hands together under his cloak,
Mm-hmm.
and like sit him down so he looks like a drunkard sleeping in an alleyway. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna step right outside of the alleyway and just kind of lean against lean against right outside of it, so I can still check on him every once in a while to keep out watch for Orgo and Lee.
For Orgo.
Sorry, for Lewis and Lee.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, as I'm just like stumbling through the city, do I just see Orgo?
Yeah. After enough time, you catch up.
So, oh hey.
Lewis, get over here.
Oh okay. Seems to be an urgency in your voice. What's going on?
Go back in that alleyway, look at that beggar.
Okay. I'm not gonna give him anything.
Go look at the beggar. We
Okay.
need to get Lee here as fast as possible.
Well, I don't know what he is. We agreed to meet somewhere else.
I know. Things have changed. Is that Lee showing up?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee approaches from the opposite direction. Oh, hi, Lee. How convenient.
Lee with their like bags of goods.
yeah.
Alright, so are we all here now?
I have
Sure.
my shopping
Yeah.
bags, bro. I can't come there right now.
Does this figure look like...
Lee, you're there, bro.
Does this figure look like the figure that left the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, I was trying to track this guy. Take a look at him.
He was in the bar?
Yeah, he was in the sailor's bar earlier. I missed him.
He or she? I would have been able to see they were not wearing clothes, Maddox. They were in the bar?
Yeah, they were in the bar. I was like right next to them, but I wasn't able to track him.
Lee, get over here.
Why? What? Who is
Hey
this?
guys, look what I got.
And,
Oh my god, what's that?
I'll lift the cloak up. Hey, I thought you said that you were like one of the only ones.
I assumed I was as well. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. I mean, you know how just awesome and amazing I am, but imagine if you had an army of me's. I hope we can hear that on the recording, bro.
Damn.
I'll try and boost the audio.
By the way, I lost the under, and it wasn't my backstory that came in relevant this session. It was yours.
Damn. You guys bet on it?
No, I just like made a joke in the chat.
Oh, okay.
You get to use your backstory a little bit, like
True.
in your
Oh,
knowledge.
yeah.
So, what does this mean exactly?
We need to contact someone. We need to let the government know as fast as we can.
That's a terrible idea. If we let the government
Yeah,
know,
sure.
they're gonna find out what you are. And they're gonna dispose of you.
So, in war, technology is power. Information is power. And right now,
You're a piece of technology.
that can be used to aid the humans.
Why would we aid? First of all, why would we aid the humans? They're not all that great. Second of all, what makes you think that they're going to trust you? You're if they don't like pointy ears, they're definitely not going to like what you've got going on. Personally, I love it. I think it's a great upgrade. But if they're racist towards me, they're definitely not going to be accepting of you. You've had to wear a mask the whole time in the territory. Yeah, but you're one of the good ones. Anyways.
What the hell?
Due to me being an isolated entity, if there was one elf, what would you do?
Is it a male or a female? Actually, it
If
doesn't matter.
you were the only elf, what would you do?
I live my life. Same as I do today.
You wouldn't change your appearance? Damn, that was bad. You wouldn't change your appearance at all? I guess your distinctive appearance is a little less extreme than mine.
I love being me.
And I love being me. But let's say a bunch of pointy ears came around that were
Oh, please don't say a bunch of pointy
ravenous.
ears.
Let's say a bunch of
Elves?
elves, distinctive creatures that have pointy ears, a distinctive feature, came around and were ravenous, insane, unintelligible to language, unresponsive. They could not talk. They did not say anything to me. Their eyes were grayed out.
Well, just because he hasn't said anything doesn't mean he's not about to say anything.
How long have I been standing here?
10 minutes.
Have they been knocked out the entire time? Well, they attacked me unprompted and fought with reckless abandon.
Well, I'm
Not
sure he was
something-
tracking you.
More of an animal than a person. But at the same time, they had the intelligence to conduct themselves amongst people.
Yeah, this animal's wearing a cloak, sat itself in a bar, and ordered a drink. How do you think it ordered the drink?
I don't know. Maybe it just sat down and someone gave them a drink. I don't know.
Oh, the
But-
beer's all free.
We need to...
Oh yeah, by the way, Lee, there's a bar with free beer.
You guys can do that
I
all
know,
you
but
want,
we're
but I
going-
am investigating this as soon as I can.
Well, I'm more than willing to help you, but
I'm
what
not
does investigate these entail?
Interrogation. Maybe I'm wrong to assume they can't speak just because they didn't say anything to me. So groups are better than just me.
Are we going to keep this thing alive?
Yes. You can say thing, I cannot say pointy ears.
Well, you a second ago
Check yourself before you wreck yourself, brother.
you distinguished this thing from yourself a second ago. You said it's an animal.
It was acting like an animal. If Lee acted the same way this thing did, I would also call him an animal. Same thing with you.
Lee is an animal in battle, but
What?
that's another story.
That thing is a swamp dweller. I'm just here.
What the fuck, Lee?
Not you. It's just these spooky things.
I would like to get further into the darker parts of the city.
Oh yeah, by the way, we can't really trust the humans because a few ravens left the contract collector not too long ago towards Highgarden after we left there.
Hi, girl.
Highgarden?
Highgarden.
Oh yeah. Highgarden. So they're definitely onto us and we need to get out of town or lay low. So we should not be bringing this guy into the public officials and make ourselves known once more.
We
Alright,
should
well,
see
we
if
go-
that blacksmith has breastplate armor and is finished with my weapon.
Well,
Yes.
I kind of thought the best play to be finished, but I think he will.
Maybe
be
he
finished
has
with
some
your
to
weapon.
just purchase.
We should just
And maybe, he might know something about this. You know, he kept saying his shipments got attacked. He never said what by. Maybe we could ask him about that.
True. It all depends on whether this. What are we calling it before I mess up?
I was giving you a hard time, but
Okay, before this animal can speak.
I am a
alive.
monstrosity and so are they. They have been ripped from their culture and separated from everything in this world.
Well, let's see if it can talk, and then we'll go from there. But in the meantime, we're not just going to sit out here in the alley with it, are we?
I am going to stay close with them. I will also act as a pseudo beggar. I will attempt to hide my weapon. I will move them further into maybe back further away from the main road. Or 10 minutes, right? So
You're like 2 minutes from the main road. You're like 10
Okay.
minutes from.
the place it happened, so I drag him back to the main road.
Let's wait with him about an hour or so, see if he wakes up. We'll go from there.
Okay. So we wait now.
Well,
There we go.
are y'all hungry?
Yeah, I guess we could take a little snack break.
Why
or-
did you get something?
I got a diabolical combo: scallops and melons.
It's like some nutty
Ah,
stuff I'm
just
getting
like
as well.
Mima used to make. Melon.
What?
You ever had scallop melon soup before? It's to die for. It
I
actually
have
did
some
kill someone though.
To
crazy
you,
my
what
day.
is not a soup? I would like to know what is included in a soup and what is not included in a soup.
So I think we all eat, And then do they wake up eventually?
Nope.
They're just catatonic?
I mean, they're like you. You gave him severe brain damage, bro.
Yeah, this guy has CTE.
Well,
They
I
are
think,
out.
I think after we eat, I'm going to shake them awake, or attempt to.
Maybe Lewis can take their pulse.
Oh yeah. Does this guy have a pulse?
Yes.
Okay. Is he breathing?
Yeah.
Pretty slowly though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna shake them awake. And their hands are bound, and I probably
My rapier's out and pointed.
so.
Yeah.
Are their eyes still grayed out?
No.
Do you understand the common tongue? In Orcish, I'll say, do you understand Orcish?
They start to like freak out as you speak Orcish. Like,
Calm
I
yourself.
also begin to speak Orcish, because I also know Orcish. Brother, it is okay.
they're just still like freaking out. Like, I don't know. They're like kind of. Like they don't know what to make of what's going on from what you gather.
Who? She throw weapon. It is okay, in Orcish.
They're like wiggling their hands, like shaking.
It's just a precaution. You did attack me out of the blue. But if you can...
Can you understand us? Shake your head up and down if you can. Can you speak?
They're like exerting oxygen as if they're trying to like get words out, but they can't form it with their throat.
Bro, you fucked them up.
I think he was already like this.
Can I look at their throat?
You don't get too
Like-
close to their mouth.
Well, no, I'm
Yeah.
gonna like, is there like damage? Is the throat damaged in
No.
any specific way? Okay.
Okay, my bad.
Were you sent here by someone in work to find me?
Why? I can't ask why questions. Can you
You
write?
should ask him if he even remembers why.
Yeah, it doesn't know what writing is
Is that what
probably.
writing is?
Did you come over the sea in a boat?
Did you swim?
You
Oh.
swam here.
That's terrifying.
How long ago did you start swimming? 10 moons? 5 moons? How long ago?
I don't think this thing can perceive time.
Have you ever been able to speak?
What other questions are there?
Did you want to attack me?
As you're trying to like continue to speak to it, you see it's like starting to blink a lot, and then you open its eyes, and its eyes are grayed out, and it starts trying to like snap at you guys, like. It starts like trying even harder to like wiggle its hands free. It starts like trying to stand up, pushing its back against the wall.
So what happened just there?
I don't know.
I don't think we should release this thing. I think it has to die. Either something just changed it, we had a moment of clarity, and then something happened. Can you...
I think we need to have them inspected. They have consciousness for a brief period of time.
Lewis, do you still have the potion?
I do have the potion. Why?
You could try and see if it gives him anything.
It's still trying to like snap and like wiggle its arms.
I'm gonna hold it down.
I'm not giving our one super great thing, potion, that we need to get inspected to this beast that is going to try to kill us the moment we release it.
Well, I don't really want to kill it if we don't have to, and I don't have any other better ideas.
If we... humor me for a moment. If we do turn this into the authorities and manage not to get ourselves killed in the process, what do we achieve by doing so?
I didn't really
Cleaning
want
our
to turn into the
reputation
authorities.
potentially, finding out more about myself.
So we know from Lee's experience that the moment that they found out something changing, that there's wyverns beyond the wall, what was the first thing that happened? Guards were sent to our house and attempted to execute us. Now, following that same line of logic, if we turn in this thing that is revolutionary and can help the humans, what's to say that we're not going to be executing for secret information on a secret war so that we don't share it to the rest of the populace and stir them into a frenzy? They can't trust us. For fuck's sake, we have a bounty on our heads. Why the hell would they trust us? They're going to kill us the moment we turn this thing in.
I'm just gonna grab my blade, what was hidden like right near the
I'm
the-
not
the
trying
head
to
of
be an
the
asshole,
blade.
by the way. I'm just
It's-
trying to save our own
I
skins.
understand, and I'm just going to cut their throat.
It had to be done.
And as its eyes like stop blinking, you see like the gray leave like the white in the pupils of its eyes still.
May you rest now, brother.
So we can't
This time is
exactly
over.
leave the body here either, because that's going to
No.
raise some questions. So we need to take it down to the docks, covertly, and dump it.
No,
Yeah.
we cannot. We need to burn it and bury the bones. This washes up on sea somewhere. Our entire
I
purpose for hiding it has gone away.
would give a fisherman quite a shock, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Okay, so how do you suppose we start a fire in the middle of Coatl without...
We're
Garner.
going to go outside the quarter.
Alright, how do you suppose we get this body outside of Coatl without garnering a bunch of attention?
It's midnight, ain't it?
So we just walk past with it? Our friend's drunk here, don't pay him any mind.
Would the market still be open?
Yeah, where the fuck do we put our horses, by the way?
Oh yeah, I guess Chelsea or.
Oh shit, we left our horses at the
No,
contract collector, didn't we?
canonically, or yeah, but I guess we could say we would have taken like walked this with them, or maybe Lee took them to the market.
I don't know if I would have done that. I would say they're probably back at the
say that.
Yeah.
like at the entrance to the town, close to the entrance.
Alright, well, I really don't want to go back to the contract collector, but seems like we don't have a choice.
They didn't see Lee. Lee did not go inside. Why
Yeah,
don't
well-
you leave the bags here, Lee, and go grab the horses?
Well, yeah, horses just
Alright,
pinned up outside.
Do you want me to go grab your glaive on the way?
My glaive is right next to me.
No, I mean from the
The flail?
blacksmith.
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah.
Okay, I can go check in with him, and then where am I supposed to meet you guys?
Right back here. Ask him if he has any large sacks.
Also, see if you can just buy a breastplate, because we may not be here for a week.
Alright. Sounds good.
So is Lee making their way back to the contractor's office?
Yep. And I'm gonna start cutting his body apart.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's pretty nighttime, like 9 p.m., 10 p.m.
This
Yeah.
is gruesome work.
So
You want a
that's pretty
dagger?
done. You see how you think a dagger could split my skin? Could cut my head off, separate my shoulders from my body?
I mean, just it's a little bit more precise than blades, all I'm saying. It's blades are real.
I think I'll be fine. I'm just like using leverage to.
I can't watch.
And as Lee makes their way to the bounty's office, you see your two horses standing outside there, loosely tied around a wooden post.
Thank God they haven't taken the horses, bro.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start walking the horses back. Dude, we must look so badass tonight, just walking 2 horses and a dog.
Or
Yeah, they think you're a druid, bro.
and as you're grabbing the horses, you overhear like kind of inside the walls of like their little compound, but not like in the building. You hear 2 guards saying like, "Yeah, I mean it usually doesn't take more than a day or so once the ravens leave. So we should be in a good spot." We just gotta wait.
Kill those guards.
I'm gonna start walking a little faster.
Yeah, we start jogging, and you rendezvous with the gang.
Well, they're also gonna go to the blacksmith.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was gonna say, I was gonna stop by the blacksmith.
Yeah, head over to the blacksmith.
Or, is he still open? It might be too late.
He is close. I was gonna wait till you
Yeah.
got there. But yeah, you pull up to the blacksmith and you see the forge is out. Not really working anything, you don't even see him there.
Alright.
Okay.
New idea. Actually, no. I was gonna say, I was gonna write, like, won't be back for breastplate. Try to see you soon and get your shipment. But I would damage his wood, and I don't want to fuck up his shit.
With your great sword, you can write that in the wood.
Yeah, I was gonna, like, carve it into his wood. But
I'm gonna get arrested for vandalism.
Yeah, because that's the biggest of our worries right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna come rendezvous with you guys.
Okay.
Alright.
How big were the sacks of food?
You're gonna stuff the body in the sacks.
Where else are we?
I mean, those are probably pretty.
Yeah, you got a sack that hold 3 melons,
You get to eat in the melons.
some oysters, but you also don't have anywhere else to carry all this food.
I'm gonna start digging into a melon.
Okay. You guys stay here. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna throw 5 of the scallops on the ground, and I assume Iggy's just gonna gobble them up, and the rest of the scallops I'm gonna try and pour into the melon bag. I'm gonna hand that bag to you, and then I assume his whole body won't fit in this bag, even cut up into pieces.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm going to take.
How much can you fit in your mouth?
Wait.
You could just
Hold
eat
on.
him.
Hold on. I could, but I'm not going to. Because I have a better idea. What I'm going to do is I have that bag, and then I'm going to take the leather cloak he was wearing. Like basically, like you know, like the little sacks that have the thing on the back of them.
The sack of lizard folk?
Yeah, but I'm gonna put him in there, and I'm going to wrap it and hold it. So now I'm carrying 2 sacks with my blade on my back.
Good thing it's not blood soaked at all.
It will be eventually, but right now I just have them in my hands. Would that work, medics?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys stay here. Be ready to leave. And I'm just going to run further into the city.
Oh, not leaving the city, like further into
Further into the city. Further into the more decrepit parts. And how far would you say... How far would I get after 10 minutes?
10 minutes towards the docks? Or
Towards the left side of the city, where I was originally heading.
Oh. 10 minutes, you probably start to approach
The edge of the city?
the edge of that darker alley, kind of get more to like an open area where there's like some farmland near the wall.
Okay, so I'm going to head a little bit back in and try and find like the darkest place.
Okay.
Maybe close to like, no, actually, is there like a torch or a lantern anywhere in the alleyway? Like a lit torch or
Pretty dark
lantern?
where you're at.
Okay, I'm gonna look for a lit torch or a lantern.
Okay, I guess if you backtrack a little bit, you'll find one.
Yeah. And is it next to a store shop or just in the alleyway somewhere?
Yeah, just like in the alleyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna put both the sacks on the ground, face down, and I'm going to take the torch and just drop it on them. Like right under the banister, and actually, can I make can I make an attack roll on the torch
Leap.
like banister to make it like break it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just pick up the torch if you're just trying to light that shit on
I'm
fire.
trying to make it like so if it's a perfectly done banister, right? How is the torch gonna fall out? Trying to make it look like the banister was faulty and the torch fell.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna make an attack roll on it. It could just be a strength check if you'd rather do that, but
Yeah.
I'm using my weapon.
Yeah.
Weapon or strength check?
Dude, this fucking...
I'm sorry. It's cocked. That's a 19.
Yeah, you fuck it.
Okay, so I break it open, the torches on everything, and I run back.
Yeah.
And I meet up with everyone else 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's
Does
go
leave-
now.
Does like leave the city now?
Leave the city now.
Okay, well, let's hope that boat that was leaving today hasn't left yet. But I think I can get us a ride if so. What'd you do with the body?
I burnt it.
Okay, Lee, any trouble getting the horses?
How are the horses
So
going to
no,
travel on the boat?
but I heard something kind of interesting.
Oh, well, don't leave us in the dark. Literally.
I'll tell you later. No, I believe I heard some guards over talking, saying that, it should only take about a day for the Ravens. So we really should get the fuck out of here.
We really
like,
should
right
get
now.
the fuck out of here. Okay,
Wasn't that boat leaving next week?
there was one leaving next week. There was the people I talked to earlier that are leaving tonight. But I hope they haven't left yet. If not, we'll just stow away. Okay. Let's start heading that way.
Stow away.
I do
Probably-
want to stop by the blacksmith. You
The
guys can
blacksmith
keep
is
going.
closed.
I just want to stop. I just want to stop. It's on the way.
It's on the way.
Does the blacksmith, does it look like his house is connected to his shop?
No.
Okay, so he's a house somewhere else.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and sell the horses to him. Just
I'm so worried about money. We have plenty.
to get our items, just right then and there.
Oh.
Because we'd be leaving them behind. That's-
We're gonna have to
well,
come
then
back
also-
another time.
Are we gonna take the horses with us on the boat?
No,
I
we're just
think
gonna
so.
leave the horses in the middle of the city.
Okay, so.
Alright, I'll walk down to the docks and I'll talk to
Goddamn lizard folk messing up my plans.
yeah.
So-
I'll talk to I'll try to find that boat that I talked with earlier. Not the
Are you guys all together?
Yeah.
we're all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys get to this boat that a small crew was on,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not there. You think they just called it for the night, and you're looking at their ship. And as you are looking at their ship, trying to see if they're there or not, you see just one or two ropes holding their ship to the dock, and you hear a
Dive! And I'll dive into the water.
I'm gonna try and duck into a back alley if there is one. Holy
I'm
shit.
gonna seek with Orgo.
Yeah, I just dive straight into the water.
Wait, actually, no. I'm also gonna go into the water.
I'm gonna end the session there.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Orgo can hold his breath for 15 minutes. I forgot about that. So.
I swim.
Holy
he
shit.
can't, so I'm gonna stay there.
Session's over, y'all. What are you doing?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
but I
Next
wanna
time I'll
play
leave.
more, Maddox.
It's okay. No, that's a good place to end it on.
Oh